Oh. Sounds down. Cowie.
Cohen's going.
Cohen's going. You better watch him. Burt Reynolds?
Bailey's wearing my shirt right now.
You've got merchandise?
No, it's
Oh.
We have shirts actually. No, we brought a couple of shirts. I didn't know there was. We brought some shirts.
yeah, I brought like 3 shirts. 3 shirts.
Perfect. That's perfect. What sizes? You got any big boy sizes in there? 2Xs?
I brought two X's.
Ah.
2 2X's.
And then a large.
Travis can have the large.
Travis would love to wear that large, I guarantee you.
I can get in it. I promise.
Do you have a 12-car shirt?
I don't have a 12-car shirt. What's up, Jimmy Neutron?
Jimmy Neutron.
Are we live on the Facebook?
We're on the
live
Facebook.
On the Facebook. Watch your mouth, kid.
Got it.
I've been wanting to say that all day.
Watch your mouth, kid.
And don't do drugs.
That's a dime in the cussing jar.
There's no bullying.
So you bet?
Look, half of Eli's in the frame. But his aqua jug is... You ought to spin it so we can get some sponsorship.
What's...
August the 10th, 2023, live from This Is Where No College Gets You Lane. It's the Everyday Joe Show with Tooth, Bull, special guest Quinn Davis, Eli, and your host, the Travis Reed. The theme music come in too early. I didn't get to finish my monologue, and because it was going to be like, and Davis has got a bright future ahead of her, but and then you got idiots high, Davis. Swing low. Idiots high. Avoid them completely or you'll wreck your future. And Davis is coming in strong, but the idiocracy from the Travis Reed. You see, like I had this whole thing planned.
What?
But I didn't get to finish writing it.
Man,
so take
was
it away, Travis.
Man, that was a masterpiece.
Green, 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 green.
All right, y'all ready to do this?
We were waiting on you, Travis.
All right, everybody, welcome to the
Next episode
of the Everyday Joe Show. I'm your host, the Travis Reed. You might have heard of me before.
17 people.
17, I'll take it. That's the most.
Super proud.
That's the most this week.
And look, Eli's not even on.
I know he isn't. Well,
He is, meow.
he is.
No, I mean, he doesn't have his phone.
I don't have my
present.
phone.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
it's really 18.
Yeah, it is 18. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Boy, did you just break the headphones?
Again.
My headphones were broken by the previous guest producer.
Oh, okay.
You mean Megan?
He wasn't going to name names. He was going to point and whistle.
Oh.
We just pulled noise.
Yeah, there you go.
So not Megan.
All right, guys, here we are, episode 303. Here at Studio 11 on a Thursday afternoon. Feeling pretty good in here.
It's not bad.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I'll take it. Tooth, how are you now?
I'm not so bad. Thanks for asking. How are you now?
Not so bad. Good. And you?
Not so bad.
What are you drinking?
Man, that's Dr. Pepper from the Sonic. It has cherry flavor, so there's 24.
Wow.
I'll be.
24 flavors tonight, guys.
Dr. Pepper has 23.
It's bottled in Plano, Texas.
Oh, okay.
What flavor are you getting there, buddy?
Cherry.
24.
Cherry.
Yeah.
I'm getting cherry, bud.
Cherry.
That's the flavor I'm getting tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a small one for you, though.
Well, I didn't want to go. Look, man, I'm really trying to watch how
Yeah.
the consumption of the sugary drinks. I'm still drinking them. I'm just trying not to drink as many.
Oh, so you're just watching them as you drink them.
Well, that too. I'm watching this one be smaller than normal.
Yes.
It is.
The do better Dr. Pepper thing.
And I start every day with a lunchbox with 4 to 5 bottled waters, and I take that to work. And my goal is to finish that before I have anything else when I get home. Like on my ride home, I want to be opening the 5th, or it'll already be gone. And I'm doing pretty well.
Well, proud of you.
I'm not losing any weight.
No. But you're doing
But I'm
good.
drinking more water, and your body's a hydroelectric system, is what I hear, and you need water.
You're doing gooder.
100%. Yeah, yeah.
Proud of you. Yeah. McCarthy, you don't like us anymore. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Thank you for having me.
Well,
Well,
we over there breaking headphones and eating and...
I can't smoke, Travis, so I have to eat where I can't smoke.
Oh,
Gotcha.
you can't smoke?
Too many young people in here with futures and good lungs.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being
I'm
here.
not gonna
Thank you for
wreck
having
that.
No.
Not gonna wreck that. Not the way you guys wrecked my life. So
You
You're
know, I
welcome.
think we maybe should make the studio non-smoking.
I think maybe you should buy the studio before that happens.
That's not
Not gonna happen. See, that's
Dang
the
it.
thing I thought.
Maybe the guy who owns it though would be good. Maybe we could get more guests.
I've been doing a vape stick in the studio, not even a real
Perfect.
cigarette.
Me too.
Perfect. I think we should make it vape only. How'd that
Listen,
be?
that's a little bit discriminatory against me at times that children aren't here. It would not be as beneficial for me if that happened.
Correct.
Bull, what say you?
Quinn, after you're gone, I'm lighting up.
Thanks for being here, Bull. Do what you do.
Yep.
Quinn Davis. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am Travulous.
That's good.
That was
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you. Let
Very
Votto in there. Bam. What you got in the big old can, girl?
This is Arizona. It's a fruit juice cocktail called Mucho Mango.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good. You should
Is there a
drink
lot
it.
of
very
mango
good.
in there?
Pretty sure you can't say
Mucho
that. I don't
It's
think
in the
you can word
name.
it that
Mucho
way.
Mango.
Oh, mucho.
Mucho mango out.
Mucho. Okay, sorry, I misheard.
You all right?
I'm okay.
He's fine. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. Eli Kidder.
Yes.
How are you now?
Patrick.
Good. You.
Good. What you got in that big old jug? Beer?
Agua. I'm
Agua?
on the wagon hub.
What day chip is it now?
I will be getting my 21-day chip Saturday
Saturday?
Saturday.
at 8 a.m.
When you going golfing next?
I'm not.
Wait a minute, 8 a.m. So so the last time you drank was at 8 a.m. on a
And
Saturday?
that was when you stopped drinking. You stopped drinking at 8 a.m. on a
I
Saturday.
didn't, no, I'm. That's when I started. So that's
You
when.
you got on the wagon at 8 a.m. on a Saturday.
I just thought that was
There's
his
no
last
way
drink.
you're gonna make this make sense. There's no way 8 a.m. is the stopping point.
Yeah.
If you started drinking at 8, the
No,
stopping.
but that's the day. That's when it started.
If you
So-
were a 21-day chip
okay, so
holder,
21
you
would,
would
I
get
guess,
it.
technically be Sunday,
Sunday.
but I'm gonna do it Saturday. They got to work Sunday, so they can't present me with my chip. It's a whole big deal.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I got
Travis,
a
what are you having to drink?
blessing in disguise.
Give me a chance to ask you. I mean, you went right into it.
I did
Don't you?
because I was going to forget the name of the beer.
He didn't think
What
you were
is
gonna
it?
ask.
Blessing in Disguise by Common John Brewing Company.
Like a tooth.
Yeah. Well, no, that's straight and narrow.
No, I mean, but tooth is a blessing in disguise.
Oh, that well. Like I said, it was pretty good. It's a Heffenweizen. I'm not big on them.
What does that mean, please?
I don't know what's that mean.
I don't break
Says
in
the
they do it.
pounder on the side of it.
It's a wheat beer. I don't really like wheat beers, but this is actually pretty good.
Nah. It's German,
Pinky
yeah.
up.
Pinky's out.
Fancy.
He is
How's it
fancy.
taste?
Keep it
Travis? What do you think?
classy.
Classy.
I'm getting
yeah.
some wheat.
Travis is the epitome
Oh,
of
yeah.
class.
Wheat. Wheat thin.
Really good.
I love that commercial.
everybody knows it's a German-style straw to amber in color and brewed with at least 50% malted wheat.
Yeah, he definitely didn't read that.
Yeah, he googled
No. No.
it. You pulled the Jimmy Newton and googled it, didn't you?
Whatever.
No
I
way.
knew that exactly had the aroma and style that made the Germans feel like home.
He's even going like this. too.
Germans.
He's reading with his finger.
Yeah, but
That's how I think, Quinn.
his
He-
finger absorbs an accent.
I do
on
it too.
certain
I have to do
words.
it. Otherwise, I just lose track of my
See there?
sentences.
You
I
just
have to
talked
do
to
it.
me exactly.
But I'm a freshman.
He's a big dumb animal. So.
I clearly just
Where I
stated.
come from, yeah, she's a freshman. I'm on her side.
Oh man! All right, guys. Right now, it's happening. Karaoke, Common John Brewing Company.
Mel?
Wrap me up.
I heard it.
But this is not no ordinary karaoke that they usually have. It's the Magic Mike competition. Now, I signed up because I didn't realize it was spelled M-I-C. I thought it was M-I-K-E.
Boy, I thought it was going to be MIKE too. I
I
was
thought it was
thinking
gonna be
there's
some
guys
dancing.
up there dancing, taking their
That was a
clothes
play on
off.
words. That was my idea.
Well, you confused
Write
me.
that with your finger, Quinn.
I am right now. It's noted.
So
It's not for pull all my beer notes in the back of my head.
Did you know that a Hoffenschleiser
were you just singing the Laverne and Shirley?
maybe?
Haas and
Maybe.
Pepper Incorporated.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
Smell.
So it starts
Awesome.
tonight. Magic Microphone. Are you the next big star? Karaoke
Thanks so much.
competition. $1,000 total in cash and prizes. 6 nights, 10 finalists, 1 winner. Bull, what's happening with this thing?
So we're putting it on. It's going to be 6 nights at last, all the way to the first Wednesday that'll kick off the anniversary. And every single night we'll have everybody that competes. We'll have 2 winners. Both winners will receive $50 gift cards to Common John Brewing Company, and they will progress on, which will lead to 10 contestants for the Wednesday of the 13th to kick off the beer festival. And those contestants will be going for a $250 cash prize, as well as 2 free beer festival tickets.
Oh,
Yep, so it's a value of $500 in total if you make it to the whole show.
that's pretty sweet.
It is. It's a pretty sweet deal.
I'm glad I didn't show up because I was going to have a Magic Mike outfit picked out. So I'm
Yeah,
glad.
you would have been asked to leave.
I find it humorous. that
There's children
Mama
there.
Fratelli over here is who picked the Magic Mike name.
Howard! Howard!
Travis is gonna pull up with a bikini on.
That's right.
That's what I'm afraid of. Banana hammocks are not flattering on people like Travis
Anyway,
and myself.
I've been known
And fat
for my Halloween costumes. I dressed up as a Hooters waitress a few years ago, and I won Best Female.
I ate some fried pickles. Where's my fried pickles
Well, I
at?
ate them all. Can't you tell?
Oh.
See, okay, I'm going to tell you something. It's a grievance. I'm putting it out here.
He's mad.
No, I'm not. But my wife, she is plumb upset. I'm talking about had a come apart the other night about this Halloween. She's like, one of the daughters was telling her a story about whatever, and yeah, it's like with Travis every year at Halloween. I put all this effort into mine and Derek's costume, and we always look super awesome, and Travis throws on some of Megan's clothes and wins. Because he smoozes all the ladies, is what she said.
I had makeup on.
Bruh.
And extensions.
Bruh.
And my big head with her hat.
Bruh.
We all know when a man puts on a dress, he's just one step away from a Grammy. I mean, look, Martin did it.
I've done it, but when I did it, I looked the part.
You're a big old girl, though. I think you.
Nah, even before that, I started when I was a freshman at the male beauty contest. That's when I started cross-dressing. And then I just do it once a year on Halloween when I could get away with it.
Tooth, I swear I would have let you watch any of my children. That's it. You were Miss Doubtfire.
Doubtfire?
Doubtfire.
You got Bull tore up. He's already had a stroke.
All I'm trying to say is it's one thing to be humorous, and you are,
Yeah.
but it's not like you put a lot of effort into the costume.
I made that homemade Gucci belt myself. Spray
He went
painted
full
and everything.
drag race on it. Like he watched a full episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, and said, "Okay, so if I contour in this area, I'll look just like Megan."
Had he done that, I would be okay with him winning. But he looked like
He
a
didn't even
bearded
shave.
lady.
He didn't even
He
shave?
didn't even shave.
No, he didn't even shave. That's
shaving.
what Tooth is perturbed about.
I get
Listen,
it.
put a beard on, gain like 200 pounds, and imagine looking at yourself in the mirror. That's what Travis probably looked like the night he was the Hooters girl.
When I dressed up as the Amish guy, I shaved my mustache.
He did.
Because
Committed.
you wanted to be the part.
Committed.
Go big or go home.
Do y'all remember what I look like without a beard?
Yes, that's
I
what
love
want you
it. I
shaved.
think you're beautiful.
You're super handsome.
I
You're
don't
handsome.
have a chin here. I got one here, but not
Yeah,
So
you
do,
actually
look
have
at
two.
me. So do I.
Yeah.
So this
I got a
covers
double
up.
chin.
This covers up.
Certified double
And
chin.
she's a freshman.
Freshman.
Well, you can't see my.
All those.
Who certifies double chins? Where does that
Me.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was going to say,
I
I
do.
need to go. I could be that doctor. Oh, yep. Definitely a double chin there.
That'd be $50.
15.
I've got bad news. You have a double chin.
I'm sorry, but you have 4 chins.
So, Bull, I got one question. No, you're not near the mic right now. This karaoke competition, do they have to sign up tonight?
No, sir. So you can come every single Wednesday. Karaoke starts at 6. The competition starts at 7. You get one song. You'll have judges. We are rotating the judges every week. If you make it through the first round, you will then be called up to do a second song. From that, the 2 winners will be chosen. So every single Wednesday from now until September the 13th.
Can you keep entering if you did not win?
If you do not win, you can continue to enter. That is
So they're not
correct.
doing Singo anymore on Wednesdays?
Thursday. I'm sorry, Eli. Thank you. This is Thursday night.
It is Thursday. You're a day
We've
late.
only been doing the
I am
show
a day late.
303 times.
Ugh. I've got too many dates in my head.
You have had
Thursday.
a-
Thank you, Eli.
You have had a stroke, haven't you?
Yes,
so
I
Magic
have.
Mike's going to be on Thursday nights.
Magic
They can
Mike
any
is-
Thursday.
That is correct. Correct. I can't even talk.
It's okay.
Well, go outside and have a cigarette so
I've
you
got.
can speak.
So Megan, did I tell you I'll text you back later? So I'll text you.
God,
yeah,
please.
I'll learn how to read when I text her back later. So.
Good luck, buddy.
But yeah, no, it's Thursday night. Thank you, Eli. Every single Thursday night, which we have karaoke every Thursday night at Comma John Brewing Company. But yep, if you come in, if you win, you're just going to carry over. But even if you don't win, you can continue to compete every single Wednesday up until the 13th.
Awesome.
Yep.
Good
So
stuff,
you can
man.
keep going until you get better. And
That
good
is
enough to
correct.
make it.
Practice or choose a better song because it is
It is a
voice
lot about song
and
choice.
performance. It's
is,
song
man.
choice.
Yeah, so
Can
that'll
you
be the
dress up?
14th of September.
I think
14th.
we'll be
Thank you, Eli.
encouraged
Thank
if
you.
dress
Is
up.
dressing up encourageable?
Whatever you want. The performance is more about we're going for the voice as much as anything. But if you want to dress up, if you want to go all the way out, do whatever you have to do to impress
And
the
if you want
judges.
to own the stage, I think you need to go commit.
So I
Right?
could dress up as Magic Mike and go up there and sing. And
Pony? You gonna sing Pony and dance?
I
to
might.
it? You should.
Like which one? Like Peter Griffin,
Shut up, Mag.
Chris Farley when he did the
Shut up, Peter.
Chip and Dales with Patrick Swayze. Like which one are you doing?
Yes, that would be good.
I'd be more like Patrick Swayze, though, right?
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
the best karaoke performance I've ever seen. Joe Lawrence was doing White Wedding,
Yeah.
and he's singing, and he slings the microphone out, spins it, goes betwixt his legs, grabs it. White Wedding. It was incredible. Oh
my
Brought the
gosh.
That's
house down.
presence right there. That's stage presence. That's presence.
That was 15 years ago.
Whatever.
I remember. Yep, I remember it like it was yesterday. Because I was like, "Oh my God, he just did that."
He had to have practiced that
Yeah,
at
I
home.
threw my panties at him.
Did you?
Sure did.
God, almighty.
Yeah.
Were they yours?
No,
No.
no, they were leftovers.
They were leftovers.
Excuse me.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
used to it. Trust me.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
I'm used to the track mouth. Don't worry.
They don't talk like this in the pits. We all know.
that's right.
We've saw behind the scenes.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm so sorry.
I got some new vocab after this podcast.
You do. Just don't use it.
I hope it's words like soliloquy and perturbed and really good.
That's not even our
vocabulary
vocabulary.
words.
What are you talking
I
about?
use those words.
Well, I don't.
You've got a smooth vernacular.
Thank you.
Smooth. I like that. That's a good description of your vernacular.
He's a smooth vernacular.
That could be a song. I mean, that's waiting to happen.
All right, guys, we'll take a break. We come back. We're going to talk to Miss Quinn Davis, and we're going to talk about the Big Machine Music City Grand Prix a little bit as well.
Ooh.
Had a large time. Had a large time. A little bit later, we got Lunchtime Theater, Music of the Week, and we'll Common John update. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live.
Get the app.
All right, Facebook land, don't touch that dial. We'll be right back after this radio commercial break with Miss Quinn Davis.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live, episode 303. Tooth, Bull, Quinn Davis, Eli Kidder, me, the Travis Reed. Did somebody just cheer for Eli in the back?
It was Eli.
It was Eli.
He's got a lot of fans.
He does.
He does.
Oh, you're the one.
He's giving himself his autograph.
Yes. He signed his own chest. He
Sign his own forehead.
signed his own.
He did it so you could read it the right way in a rearview mirror, though.
There you go. So this weekend we got some media passes to the Big Machine Music City Grand Prix. Had a good time. The second year we got the media passes, so we knew more what we could do, which was everything.
Yeah.
Well, last year I'm such,
Skittish.
yeah, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to go there. I'm going to get kicked out. I don't want to go here. You can just pretty much go wherever you want to go.
You had a pass.
Yeah, I can just do whatever I want.
It's like a skeleton key.
Yeah. There's still things I would like. Megan, let's go here. No, we can't do that. Yes, we can. No.
Get in the car.
I told her to get in the car 17 times on Friday. And so we got to hang out in the at a suite during the concert. Vince Neil was there. And I think I texted you, and he is horrible. And then one of the girls from Florida Georgia Line played 4 songs and then left, which is fine. I didn't know any of the 4
I'm
songs.
sorry she had to do 4.
Yeah, I didn't know any of the 4 songs she sang, whatever it is. Yeah, well, they both are, aren't they?
I did the same thing.
But that was fun. And then Saturday, got to watch a little bit of the GT series, which is always fun. And escaped the rain, went to Bourbon Steak, and best steak I ever had in my life, hands down. And had black truffle macaroni and cheese. Good, very good. And then Sunday,
I'm intrigued.
we go walk. We're walking behind the pit wall there, and get to the end, and we're ran into Brad Lee. And
Thanks for the chairs.
Yeah, thanks for the chairs, buddy. Eli's chair's not showed up yet.
It's on its way.
Yeah, Brad is worried to death. So we get to the end of Pit Road, and Megan sees a lot of the media people like on the other side of the pit wall. She's like, "Let's go." I'm like, "Okay." So we're like 2 feet from all the cars. I'm just like, "Well, we can do this. We're not getting in trouble. This is."
You had a
awesome."
pass, Travis.
I don't know that. So then I seen Zach Brown, not the singer, the CEO of McLaren. He's on that F1 documentary that I watch all the time.
Yes.
And, got a selfie with him. He was very accommodating. I was like, "Hey, Zach, yeah, you get a picture?" "Sure." I was like, "Wow, that was easy."
I like to call it an ussy because it's not a picture of yourself; it's a picture of us.
I like that. Can I use
Ussy.
that?
You can.
Okay, thank
Ted
you.
Lasso gave it to you.
So then met Kurt Busch, NASCAR driver was there. Kyle's brother. And so then we're standing there next to Megan. She got to interview Felix Rosenquist.
Really?
We sat over his pit box last year.
Eli's yelling at you in between bites of food.
Eli's got a one-man buffet going in
I'm
the
about
back.
to say, well, no, I mean, it's his buffet. I mean, he has a fan that brought him the food in the green room.
I can spin a camera and put it right on.
So she interviews him, and then we're standing there looking at cars, and then this photographer, and he had the little vest on, like he's official. He sticks this lens right between our heads. And we're like, well, I mean, I'd have moved, buddy, if you needed to get that shot, like what's going on? And it was him. It was Jeff. Because I'm sitting there thinking, like, man, I immediately look right. I'm like, what's he taking a picture of that's so important? And I'm like, there's a wall, and then I look, and then it's him. But he had a hat on. I couldn't tell it was
He
him.
was in disguise.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So then we, during the national anthem, we got to stand beside Scott McLaughlin, the pole sitter. So if you watch the pre-race, you probably seen my big head.
I love his
Right there.
sister's music.
Sarah?
She does phenomenal
She does.
I
for
like
the
what
dogs.
she does with the dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
For animals.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So did you feel like you were in the arms of an angel being that close?
I did. Really did.
Thought
So
about
then I met Scott Borchetta, owner of Big Machine. And it was the Big Machine.
I thought it was going to be like a marinara sauce.
Yeah, no, I like a marinara sauce. But I had my Borchetta bourbon
So that's
hat on.
bruschetta.
Yeah.
Bruschetta. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I had my Borchetta bourbon hat on. on purpose in case I ran
In
into
case
him.
you ran into him.
And he would, but he noticed the hat, and I'm like, "Hey, can I get a picture?" Yeah, sure.
By
sure.
design.
It was a great time. Awesome.
If you're ever going to go and you think you might meet somebody, just ask Travis's advice before you go. Because
Oh, yeah.
every time he ends up meeting them, and it's because he has worn like something incognito, like a hat or something that you wouldn't just see, like a big shirt. He's always got something small on.
Yeah,
And they're always, oh my God, come here, let me get your picture. Here's an autograph. Here's $500,000.
No, I never have to worry about that. It's either my dad or Jeff, and like they're like, "Hey, we're gonna go meet these people." I said, "Oh, okay,
Okay.
that sounds good to me."
That's probably a good perk.
Yeah, no, because I talked to Blaine Bishop and Mickey for I think it was like Blaine and Mickey, I think, for like
Yeah,
their
104.5 does
podcast.
it.
Yeah, we talked to them after their podcast was done for the day, and we got to talking. They're super nice. Like I could hang out with them forever. I could talk to them forever, but
Blaine, I've always heard Blaine's a good dude, and Facebook friends with Mickey,
yeah,
just because I think he accepts everybody's Facebook requests, not because we're friends. But he told me happy birthday last year, just because I told him happy birthday the year before. Eli's a big Blaine Bishop fan.
oh yeah.
He's the best.
He's the best. So we're talking to Quinn Davis. Quinn, did you have a good time at the Grand Prix?
I did. It was so fun, but it was so hot.
It was hot. I didn't like it.
It wasn't hot. It was just humid.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, it was even hotter for like the race car drivers as well too. I bet they got out of that car and they were dying. I felt so bad for the Indy Trans Am. Anyone that was running there, I feel so bad for them
I couldn't imagine.
because I could barely survive there, even being out of a
How
car.
hot's it getting in the car?
It gets hot, but I remember seeing like a NASCAR get like 140
Yeah.
inside the. Yeah, it's tough,
Yeah.
but
Holy mackerel.
So let's get into
Brass
your
tacks.
brass tacks here. So where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Tucson, Arizona, and just moved down here over a year ago. I moved down to Sparta, Tennessee. Don't ask me how I got there. Just ask my parents, because it's like one of the
Yeah.
smallest counties, like around Tennessee.
I used
But
to
it's super isolated, and I love it.
I used to be the Coca-Cola delivery man in
Oh,
Sparta.
really?
Yeah, he went on a couple.
I've thrown up there.
Yeah, he did throw up there
I've thrown up in Sparta. True story.
on the side of a Coke truck.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. Right there in front of the grocery store.
What
yeah.
happens when you drink Cherry Sundrop in a Coke truck? It's a
Oh, no,
no-no.
you don't do it.
You're
Yeah.
not supposed to do that.
Well, you ate that
That
Tijuana
giant
Mama.
firecracker.
Yeah.
Giant firecracker.
My apologies.
It was red on.
Some type
I'm
of
scared to try the Tijuana Mama. I've never tried one.
Well, how that?
Well, here.
It's too
Yeah.
girthy.
Okay.
Yeah. Where you been?
I've eaten.
Eating.
He was in the green room.
He was in the green room.
I did.
Back to brass tacks.
Yes. So, what got you into racing?
My dad. So, I did ballet and gymnastics for like the longest time, and I never found anything that really floated my boat. So my dad asked one day, he's like, "Hey, do you want to try running a quarter midget in Marana, like at Tucson Quarter Midget Association?" And I'm like, "Sure, why not?" Because I
Now,
just
for
wanted to
those
see what it
in
was
Radio
like.
Land who don't know about the Hannah Moranas in the quarter scales, you know,
Bananas
those
in
kind of
pajamas
people.
and quarters. What?
He's talking about him not understanding.
He doesn't.
Tucson
Whoa,
Quarter.
whoa, whoa!
Oh,
Leaving it anonymous for everybody in Radio Land.
I'm sorry. He has a
Quinn,
friend.
I'm sorry for the interruption, please.
Tucson Quarter Midget Association down at Casa Grande Highway.
Can we
And-
say that word on the radio?
Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's in the Bible.
It's not little cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like it's not carts, but it's where not most, but some
You can
NASCAR
use
drivers
midget
start
when
off
it's a
in.
classification for an automobile.
Okay.
Like
Thank
MG midget or midget racing. You can't use midget when you're talking to hobbits.
I'm pretty sure you have to say little car.
Little car.
We'll call
I'm
it.
more than sure you can call them midgets.
Okay.
All right.
Do
I'm
the
with
cars,
Eli on this
do the
one.
cars get offended?
Do they have small hands?
We'll call it. Well, I can't
Smell like
even
cabbage?
call it midgets because the bigger versions of them are also called midgets too. So
Because it's more of a speed or horsepower thing that they're classifying when they're doing that, right? Or,
it's just the size of the car. So it's basically like
A little car.
it's a little car.
There
a little car.
Back
little
to
car that
where
goes pretty
Eli and
fast.
I work.
so little car.
So, Dad got you into it.
Yeah.
He's like, "You want to drive this car?" And you're like, "Yep."
Yeah, I'm like, I'm down. So I did 10 laps, and no one told me how to stop the car.
You figured it out.
So I did figure it out. Semi-successful. Stop. So
You hit the wall.
I hit the wall in turn 4.
That'll stop you.
And they all come right up to me. They're thinking I'm like bawling my eyes out. And they're like, "Are you okay? Like, do you need anything?" I said, "Yeah, can I go again?"
I was gonna say, why is it semi-successful? If it's a stop, you stop. That's
yeah.
100% successful.
Not successful when the car was broken for 2 years after that, but it was still fixed. Not exactly my fault. That car has crashed so many times, but
That's what it's for.
it's a race car,
That's right.
not a show car. We're good.
So you were how old when that happened?
I was 5.
You were 5.
Holy cow!
Kindergarten.
Yeah. Kindergartner.
No.
I could look,
I was still
dude.
pooping my pants at 5 years old.
Oh yeah, no. When I was in preschool, I had the
5?
visions of being a NASCAR driver already.
I couldn't even ride
So-
shotgun in a go-kart that would do 10 miles an hour at 5, and she's driving a race car.
Well, no, I just love the
A
story.
little race car.
I love
Thank
the
you.
story. They walk right out of ballet class into the racetrack.
Well, no, because the only reason why I didn't like ballet or gymnastics was my shoes and my feet always got hot. And then until I got into racing, where I'm wearing 2 layered suits and like not a single skin is showing on my body.
Now you're really hot.
Now I'm
It's
really
not just your
hot.
feet; it's everything.
Oh yeah.
And
But-
racing shoes are a lot like ballet shoes, aren't they?
They're not
they
quite
look
as
like-
uncomfortable.
It really just depends what kind of shoe it is. Like if it's like a leather, then it's gonna burn easier. But if it's like a felt, I have a felt type of shoe. It's like a Sparko,
Yeah.
and
Good brand.
it's keeps my feet nice and cool.
Nice and cool.
So
Do you have
It
a cooling
breathes
shirt?
well.
I don't, but I do have an undershirt. I don't have a cooling shirt yet. Kind of low on the funding on that, but
Are they expensive?
so I think the same thing that will work is putting an ice bottle down my shirt. So that's the only thing I got in the meantime. It still works.
It works.
If it works, it works.
It
So the
works.
lesson of this story is if your child cannot pirouette, straight to the racetrack you go.
Oh yeah.
There we go. All right.
All right. So where do we move after that?
Pirouette.
After that, I moved to the INEX series for Bandoleros in the Bandit division, and I did that for a little bit. So I did that for like probably like 1 or 2 seasons, and I didn't retire quarterback until I was like probably 10 or 11. So I did that for at least like 6 years, and moved on.
You ran
because-
from the Federales for 6 years?
She's still running while she's in Sparta.
Oh,
The
okay.
Federales will not go to Sparta.
No.
No.
No,
All right.
Sunshine barely goes to Sparta. We ain't going there.
no, but I did move on to the INEX series, and I didn't fit in my car anymore. I didn't fit in that like little tiny car anymore. So
Baby car.
I know it's okay. I did substitute for this one driver though one time, and I got 2nd place for it. But it's okay, it's the same thing. But then I went back to bandos. I never really like lost my love for quarterbacks at all. Like I love that. Like that's where all my friends started. But
Right.
then I started doing good in the bandit thing. So now I wasn't too young, but I was getting too advanced to be in the bandit class. So
Right.
I moved on to outlaw, and I ended up getting a state championship
Well, if
for
you're under
Arizona.
18, you're still a bandit. Like, you can't be an outlaw if you can't do fed time.
True, but
He's got a point.
He would know.
does have a really good point.
Who would know?
He does have a really good point. But I got state championship for Arizona, 2 track championships at Lake Havasu Speedway and Tucson Speedway, and then I also got a it's like a track record for Tucson Speedway.
Jeez.
Wow.
And
Are-
what was the time? 18:09. Yeah, it was like an 18:09. Like it's usually like 19:20.
How big a track was it?
It was a mile or half mile. 5/8.
5/8?
She was
Yeah.
racing one time and broke her record 3 times during that one season.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude.
I was trying to catch this one kid, and the whole entire time we're breaking each other's records and stuff like that. I broke my. It's on film somewhere, but it was just amazing to watch. Like Quinn Davis just broke her record again
That is awesome.
with the
That is
18.9.
so cool.
Now, when you're in these, in like the Bandoleros and stuff, are you racing against people your age or older?
It was people my age.
Yeah. Okay.
It was. There was a couple of females from the bull ring that I ran with for a while, and then it started moving on just to boys.
Yeah.
And then I moved up again after another 2 years. So I only did like probably a year in the Outlaws, but I did a total of like 3 years in the Bandolero.
That's where like Bubba started the Bandoleros, Bubba Wallace.
Yeah, Bubba Wallace.
And there's a couple more.
Never
that
heard
did.
of her.
Never heard. Hey, easy on Bubba now. 2311, Jordan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Golly, what's wrong with
I don't like Bubba Wallace.
me? Jeez. So when you moved up, did you start racing with people that were older?
I did, yeah.
Did they get really mad at you?
I feel like a field rivalry sparked ever since then, but
Good.
it's okay. I'm used to that. But then, yeah, I moved here, and then I met Justin Shands I think he lives somewhere up near Nashville, like near the Greenbrier track in at the Rim. And I met him. I actually met him at Nashville Fairgrounds, where I run a little bit now. And he was running the baby grand. And he's like we talked to each other a little bit, and we tell him that we're getting ready to like move down here.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, like if you need someone to like keep you underneath their wing, then I got you. So we exchanged numbers, and now he's like one of my best friends. He's almost like my brother.
Awesome.
And yeah, so he really got me a start on it.
And
That's awesome.
And that's the guy that beat you by a 1/10 of a second at the go-kart track.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. But he's a little bit tinier than I am.
Yeah.
So he's got like a little more aerodynamics.
There you go. I
But-
like that.
Well, it was you brought up, there was some competition, whenever you come up. Did you find people that were older than you, like, excited for you, or were they angry? Like, how was it in the sport? Because everything I read about NASCAR, like, it's a lot of love
Oh, yeah.
and really great people.
Oh yeah, no, it's a great atmosphere to be in. I really love it. It really just depends. Like if you're starting to win a lot, that's when it starts to get a lot more competitive than what it actually is.
Like
Anybody,
Jeff
has anybody
Gordon.
thrown like a helmet at you?
No, not yet.
No, yeah.
Not that's the answer.
There we
Not
go.
yet.
That's the
That's
answer.
it. Yeah.
But
Not from lack of trying, right?
oh yeah, no.
That's what I
Like no, most of the people I ran with, like I think the next youngest person was like 26, and that was Trent Key. He's my sponsor now. Like Key Heating and Cooling. Like we ran against each other, and now he's like one of the biggest sponsors on my pro late now. And,
Sweet.
But yeah,
Well,
he's a
if
really
you can't
cool
beat
dude.
them, sponsor them.
That's right.
Oh yeah. But nah,
choice.
he was a really good driver, and I just admired him for his work and stuff like that. So we called him up one day. He's like, "Yeah, I'll sponsor your car. Like no big deal." And he's really helped me out with like the funding and stuff like that, because it's really hard to find that nowadays. So
Oh, yeah. We know.
yeah, but
Eli has a sponsor, though, because he's got a 21-day chip.
It's true.
Different kind of
Different kind
sponsor
of sponsor.
altogether, Quinn.
They don't pay you to stop
All together.
Oh, it pays to
It
stop
pays.
drinking.
It pays.
drinking? Do they give you cash?
It's like Pro Leagues.
It
don't
don't
cost.
cost.
It pays.
Well, if they aren't giving me money to stop drinking, I'm not stopping. So that's it.
You'll
Well,
have
there you
more
have it.
money if you stop drinking. I promise you.
Jimmy Newton says, was that 2017 when you were breaking records?
that was around like 2020, 2021, maybe. Yeah, but 2015 is when I started. So
Yeah, 2017 was that rough stint at swimming lessons.
oh yeah, no,
Yeah, that was during their car was wrecked.
Oh.
That's true. They were
Yeah.
probably just getting it fixed around
Yeah,
that time
probably.
period.
Takes a while.
probably.
It happens. Remember, there's a
She was playing in between.
funny story that Corey LaJoy was telling his podcast a while back. He was racing, and
Yeah.
I think he's like 17, 18 or whatever. He was going around like turn 4. Something broke, and he hit the wall. So he come in, his dad's just giving him, just cussing him out. What happened? Something broke. His dad's like, yeah, traction. That's why you wrecked. I'm like, that is the greatest comeback ever. Something broke. Yeah, traction broke, you
Traction
idiot.
broke.
Thought that was great.
That is
I get it.
awesome.
Yeah, you get that? I'm proud of you.
You're quick. You're quick.
Not as quick as her, but
130.
so what are we driving now?
It's kind of complicated,
Okay.
but sometimes I'll run the baby grands at the rim. I did just get a super truck, but it's a little bit under the weather right now.
Yeah, what'd you do
She's
to
no
it?
longer with us right now.
What'd you do to it?
I did lose traction. I lost traction.
Something broke.
Traction broke.
Traction broke.
In turn 2, like there's a big bump right there. I spun, sat there for a little bit. I look over to my left. Another truck's coming. I'm like, uh-oh. So I'll keep my legs up, put my hands up. Bam! Swings my head across the seat. Concussion for about a week, but I'm good now.
So that's what happened to Bull. He had a concussion. Okay. Now Jeff showed me that video before we started.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I would have. No, I'm out.
It hurt. It hurt. Trust
Yeah.
All I can see is Days of Thunder. That's all I can see.
Oh, yeah.
You could drive right through it, Cole.
So, no, like,
I can
someone was
say.
like, you're going to get hit. I'm like, okay.
Let me have the car, Quinn. Let me have the
Let
car,
the car,
Quinn.
Quinn.
Get me out of the car, Quinn.
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
seen Days of Thunder?
I have.
Okay.
Of course she has.
Okay.
She's a race car
I'm just
driver.
making sure.
Yeah.
She hadn't seen
If
Roadhouse
she
or
was a,
Dirty Dancing.
listen, if she was a bouncer, she
I
would
make
have
Roadhouse
seen
jokes. I go,
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Is that from Family Guy?
Family Guy, yeah.
Yeah, she
That's-
does
that was my
roundhouse
childhood.
kicks. Roadhouse.
Oh, Peter. Yeah. All right, guys, let's take another break. When we come back, got some more, probably some silly questions for Quinn because we are complete morons, so we apologize.
I don't apologize.
I'm not sorry.
I'm
I'm not
sorry
hypocritical.
Thank you. So
Falling right
she's
in.
saying
12 car.
12 car.
12 car.
She just broke a record again.
Yep.
You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Cotton John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live.
App. Procure it.
All right, guys, welcome back to Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live, episode 303. Tooth, Bull, Quinn Davis, Eli Kidder, me, the Travis Reed. Some good conversations here between the radio breaks. Quinn talking smack to teachers driving V6 cars. Proud of you. No, that's
Thank you.
absolutely do that.
Yeah.
That's what they deserve. Yes,
Yep.
thank you, Tooth. Thank you. And also, we were talking about the horsepower of the cars she drives and this, that, and the other, and it's probably more than everybody.
In here.
Yes, everybody. Yeah, that hurts. I guess I'm buying a turbo next week. But
I'm thinking about a supercharger.
supercharger?
Thinking about a
Supercharger,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you see what you've done?
Do it.
Oh yeah.
See what you, you know.
I could talk about superchargers all day.
Oh gosh, let me tell you about what happens when I take my Rogue out of eco mode.
Your Rogue or your Roush?
His Rogue.
My Rogue.
Nissan.
Rogue. He said
Nissan
Rogue. When he
Rogue.
puts it in sport mode,
It's a Rogue.
it's like
Oh,
hands
it's
down,
a
like
it's
Brie
a
Larson's driving.
It's a
Rogue.
Rogue.
Yeah.
Now I tell you, this is a little known secret that this town knows. All right, it's pretty much just Coffee County. That if on your race cars and everything, if you just put like a K&N sticker on it, either they sponsor you or not, It's 10 horsepower.
The
There you go.
This sticker gives you horsepower.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't
I
know
haven't
if you knew
tried
that.
that.
Yeah, it will. You
It's
can
a
put it
good
on-
life hack.
Yeah. I mean, no, Jimmy, SRT is not back on the road yet. It's getting
But they're
fixed.
going to fix it?
They're gonna fix it.
Are they going to paint it?
I hope so.
That'd be awesome.
Get that.
That deer messed all that paint up.
It did. Stupid deer.
Stupid deer.
Stupid deer, man.
Why'd you
Man,
run
you're gonna get that
the
thing
road
back, it's gonna be
deer?
bad.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
You cost us
Turbo.
money, you deer.
That's right. That's all right. The cop had to shoot it, so I still got the shell casing when the cop killed it.
Oh great.
Yeah.
I better frame that.
I'm gonna put it on the necklace.
There you go.
I'm not really gonna do that. That's,
Flex it.
That's right.
Flex it.
Love it. All right. So where have we been racing mainly since you moved up here?
Sometimes it's just kind of a mix, honestly. But I think mostly this year I've been running at Nashville Fairgrounds, down by like Geodis Park, and
I love that track.
yeah, it's really historical. I love all the because when you're driving on it, it kind of just tells you like a story, like all the things that have gone on there, and it's super peaceful.
Yeah.
But man, they know how to compete over there.
Oh,
So-
I've seen some things over there.
Oh, yeah.
As a child, as a youth. But isn't it crazy? They used to race NASCAR there.
Yes.
And you, because as a kid, it was huge to me.
Yeah.
And then my dad takes me to Atlanta, and I'm like, oh, my goodness. And then I go to Talladega. I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah. They're thinking about remodeling that track too.
I wish they'd put it back on the circuit.
Yeah.
I'm
That
sorry,
would be-
but that refrigerator is like 2,500 horsepower. That's the best comment I've seen all night.
That's the fastest
That's the
refrigerator.
fastest refrigerator I've ever seen.
Yeah. I can't believe you can see it so fast.
Oh, darn, it's gone.
She gone. Yeah, that track is, and I know like Dale Jr. is big on putting it back on the NASCAR circuit, and I think it'll be great because it's so. And I was talking to, I think I talked to Jeff about it, and I was talking to a random guy at IHOP one night about that track.
International House of Pancakes?
Come on, that's right. And
Crepes.
it's all different. Like I got it on. I mean, don't laugh. I got it on iRacing, and I thought, oh, easy little short track.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not because it's like up and then down, and it's
No.
very unique. I
Yeah.
guess.
Every corner is different.
Yeah. So the history at that track and the people that raced that track, I really wish they bring it back.
Yeah.
Well, it would be great because it would be just like one of NASCAR's most beloved tracks, which was North Wilkesboro Speedway in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Bull's reading is getting so
So-
great. He's
it's getting
getting
so
so
much
much better.
Have you been working?
That was
with
from memory. What are you talking about?
I'm proud of you guys.
NASCAR.
Memory.
I live and eat, breathe Bondeleros.
You was close, closer than the
Yeah.
first time.
Love it.
He definitely did that by memory because he knows the difference between the D and the V when he reads it.
Love it.
So you were saying you've been driving a truck. Do you like
Yeah.
it better or the car?
I like the Prolate a lot better
Right.
because the thing with the truck is it's a lot more heavy and like it's got a bigger mass than the Prolate. But honestly, I like the Prolate a lot better. It flies through the corner, stuff like that. But I like going faster the better. But if
First
you're
and
looking
last.
for more of
what the man
like
said.
getting in an ARCA or like any kind of like stock car, truck is a good way to go because it's a heavier stock car. But yeah,
Let's
it's
talk about stock car.
it's just heavy, like
Yeah.
real heavy.
And you can
Yeah.
tell the way it drives. Does it drive
Yeah.
clunky?
A little bit. It's just kind of like it's not slow. It's very fast, but it's just super like mellow. Like you're just kind of chilling in the car versus the Prolate where you kind of have to like wheel it a little bit more.
That's
But-
Jeff was showing me a video before we started and watching in cars and stuff. It's amazing how many times you have to move the steering
Yeah.
wheel. You figure just be driving.
Yeah,
but no,
even if the
it's-
car is smooth or not, you still have to.
you're going straight and you're having to do this.
Yeah.
iRacing don't do that.
No, but iRacing is.
It's not real.
Well, I
That's
usually
not
I'm in
real.
last, so
There you go.
Yeah,
not really.
you can change like the settings on it too, like change your PSI levels. I kind of just mess around with the settings a little bit. I wait for it to be like more darty in the straightaways.
Huh?
It's like it's a simulation of like my car, so like I change the PSI level on it.
You don't do that?
When I get my rig hung back
Set
up,
back up.
can
Could you set it up for
yeah,
us?
can you bring her down and her set my stuff up? Thanks, I appreciate that.
We'll pay you,
Yeah, I'll pay you gas money and everything else.
and we'll get you a K&N sticker.
yeah,
Okay, K&N sticker.
you ain't getting one off.
Get out
of
of
there,
here faster.
though. No, you can get here faster. That is true.
You can go home faster anyway.
Got a question on the Facebook Live here from Jimmy Newton. He wants to know what is the Outlaw Bandolero powered by?
Outlaw Bandolero. Yeah, it was a Briggs and Stratton motor.
Of course, it's Briggs and Stratton.
It was super fast.
You know what the
So-
oil filter number is for that?
What was that?
57305.
You don't
305.
don't
Is that the
ask
Wicks?
me.
That's the Wicks 57305.
At Napa, it's just 7305.
That's right.
Yeah, I just know about the motors. I know most of it. It's just like the little stuff where I'm like,
So how much do you know about the motors? How long have you been driving electric cars?
electric cars.
Motors are electric. Engines are combustion.
Hey, rednecks.
You're powered by engines, not motors. Motors are electric.
Motors,
Rednecks, we
engines,
say
same
motor.
thing. They make things move.
They're not the same. But okay, you win. You win.
Electric,
So
the electric
wait,
car
so
guy was
wait.
last week.
Wait, you're telling me a blue M&M and a red M&M tastes the same or the different?
A blue and a red M&M, they
M&M?
taste absolutely the same
Yeah.
because they're both M&Ms.
So then what's the difference between a motor and an engine?
One's
Motors
electric
powered by
and one's
electricity.
combustible. There's a huge
So, like-
difference. They're not the same. Because
I didn't
you have
know
to have
that.
gasoline and fire and oxygen to have combustion.
I know a little bit about Teslas,
And
but
then you have an electric motor, which just generates with electricity. There's no combustion. That's the difference.
sometimes we have to plug.
I'm
in
just
the car
being a
at night.
butthead. You can call it a motor if you want to.
Oh yeah.
I say motor.
I'll say motor.
I talk to
Oh,
people all the
motor.
time.
Okay.
Everybody, I got one of them 350 motors. Okay.
We
What
had
mo-
we
what
had
motor you got in that 12 car?
our guest last week. He's his name. I thought his name was Tesla Dave, but that's just
But
his
it's
nickname
not.
because he has a Tesla. Have you ever ridden in one?
I've ridden one for an Uber.
So he probably didn't drive fast.
No, he actually did. He found out that I
sweet.
was there for the NASCAR combine thing, and he was like, "Oh, now I got
NASCAR combine?
yeah."
Yeah, I actually was going to get to that. Good segue, sir.
No, he was like, "Oh, now I have to prove myself." I'm like, "What do you mean?" So we're sitting there at the red light, and I'm like, "Uh oh." So I put my back to the back of the seat, and he goes, "Wham!" Like all he has to do is like barely touch the pedal, and it automatically goes. So
Isn't it fun?
dude, it was so much fun. Then he puts it on autopilot. He's just sitting there. And I'm like, dang, dude, that's an easy job. All you have to do is just sit in your car and let your car drive for you.
Absolutely.
That's easy money.
So, talk to us about this NASCAR combine. you went
Combine,
to.
please.
So, like the story I just told you, it was I think that was somewhere around like October, I think, for that. But me and my mom, we had to fly down to Charlotte. They flew us down to Charlotte, like for probably like 2 or 3 days,
Right.
and they gave us like a city view, like hotel room, and then right below us was the NASCAR Hall of Fame,
Oh,
lit up
sweet.
the lights. And we're like, dang. But then at the first part of it, it was more of like a press conference thing and getting to know everyone, photo shoot, and describing the basics. And then we went back in November for this NASCAR combine for 3 days. And the first day, it was more, we went to GoPro Motorplex. You cannot run there until you are 16. Like, you can't have a rental until you're 16. But
Whatever.
I was the youngest one in the series at 13 years old. And I was in the U series with another kid, Nathan Lyons. He runs for the Legends now. And we went down there. We practiced with the it was my first time ever on a go-kart like that. It was so much fun. And after that, we were done for the day. But then we had to go back to the NASCAR Hall of Fame up on like this top story building and go eat dinner. And then we all made like these really long speeches thanking everybody. And I've actually met the Advanced Auto Parts managers, marketers, and owners. And the Advanced Auto Parts is all women owned by 3 owners.
Wow.
And then the marketers, I met the marketers too. They're like, I'm glad that you came up to us. Because I came up to them because I was like, I don't want to stand in the corner.
Yeah.
And they're like a lost puppy. I want to
Right.
go talk to people. So I talked to these people. They're like, I'm glad you came up to us. And like, you're not scared to like really show yourself. And I just told them, I'm like, well, I wanted to go talk to you. So they're like, yeah, we're the Advanced Auto Parts marketers. And so then,
Not a bad person to go up and talk to
no,
there.
Yeah.
not at all. I was just like, I just saw these
We're
men
gonna
in
pick
suits.
pick someone with some influence and
Yeah.
some money.
Yeah.
You did excellent.
Well
Proud
done,
of you.
young lady.
Yeah,
Well done.
they were just standing by like the counter. It was like this whole big. It looked like an apartment complex for a minute, but
Mom, I'm starting to question this raised by idiot stuff.
She sounds like a genius where I'm sitting.
Yeah.
I just really take my notes really well in my
There
head.
you go.
But the second day, I'm pretty sure was like we had to go to Chevy Tech Center, so we had to do 3 rounds. We're all in 3 different groups, 3 different rounds, and my first round I had to do was go work out. As soon as I walk in, like the workout room, it's like beautiful. It was like at I think it was near Hendrick Motorsports.
Right.
And we like looked down like a whole big cityscape again with like the whole Hendrix thing, and I look over, Carl Larson's working out on the treadmill.
Kyle Larson?
Kyle Larson.
Wow.
Kyle Larson's working out on the treadmill with his daughter. His daughter just standing there like looking at the TV because there's like NASCAR races going on there too. And he's watching the NASCAR races while he's running. I said, how do you run in a straight line? But
I would
how
have
do
been
you run in
turning
a straight
left.
line like
I've
looking
been
at
going
TV?
left the whole time.
I can be looking straight and I'll still walk like right or left, but I'm not a straight walker. But I wasn't able to talk to him.
Screwed at a sobriety
Oh
test.
yeah, no.
You're done.
No. So
You
we
got a
had
couple
to do-
chauffeurs over there.
What was that?
You got a couple chauffeurs. You won't have to drive.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be fine.
We had to bench. So I think they put. I can't remember.
Wait
what
a minute.
weight.
Wait. You're going to have to be driven to the track your entire life?
Yeah.
Is that just what you
well,
said?
until I'm 16.
Bitch, you realize you got to drive in a straight line to get where you're
She
going?
doesn't
Well,
have
I
a
can
problem
drive in a
driving
straight
straight. She
line.
can't walk
I can't
straight.
walk
Bull. Are you
straight.
listening to the dude's story? You're out of your element.
Walking leads to driving. It's
But my
symbiotic.
hands
You
are
can
more steady
stagger
than
to
my
the
feet
car.
are.
You've done it millions of
Because
times.
my feet are constantly moving, but I can be smooth with the wheel all day.
All right.
Okay. I'm not very hand and foot coordinated, but I try. So,
Well, hand and eye is
yeah,
pretty
we're
important.
doing benching, right? And then they set this whole big course, and I'm talking like hardcore, 100 jump ropes. You when you get done with the jump ropes, you have to do like ladder things, and you have to do it like in a certain pattern. If you mess up, you have to do it again.
Oh, like the ropes
Go-
in football.
Yeah, go back and forth like 5 times.
Those are terrible.
Well, as soon as you're done with those, do push-ups off like these handlebars, like at least like 10 of those, I think, 15 maybe. As soon as you're done with that, 100 sit-ups.
I can't sit up once.
Oh yeah, then I got done. And I was
can't
like,
kick my leg up and-
I felt iron in my lungs. It felt so bad, and
How much did you bench?
I think the bench I had to do 1 rep each. I'm pretty sure it was 118.
Okay, because Jimmy Newton said if she says she benches 250, he's leaving. So you didn't do 250.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
See you, Jimmy.
She benches 250, Bo.
He
oh
gone.
yeah.
Man, that-
That's incredible. So there's a lot of physical stuff involved before you like do anything.
Definitely, yeah. It's a lot of endurance, cardiovascular stuff that you really. I work out at the gym.
you got to run.
Yeah. Well, whenever I run, it helps me with my breathing techniques for racing because sometimes people don't like to breathe when they're in the car. And then you get tunnel vision. You can ask my sister. I put her on the simulator last night. She was not breathing once.
No?
I thought she was going to black out, but she didn't. She was
Thank
okay.
God
I
it
said,
was a
breathe.
simulator.
Breathe. But, oh, yeah. And then, which would sucks because I had to do all the workout thing. Apparently, I found out later that they set it up for you to fail and see how you did it.
Did you pass?
I didn't give up. I'm not saying it
didn't
wasn't
give
hard,
up.
but I didn't give up.
Good.
I
for you.
like that.
But so what sucked was I had to do a media thing right after that. So I was sweating, I was like coughing a whole bunch because I kind of have like a little bit of like a cold at that time. And
You got to get off them cigarettes.
That's probably what it is. Vape.
She might have been hanging around Bull.
Whoa!
What?
You'll think that you're a smoker if you hang around this guy too.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I have got 1 Reese's left.
you already gave me lung cancer when you walked through the door.
You know what? Oh, you see there?
Oh, she is
She's good.
spot on.
You know what? I'm an adult, and that hurt my feelings.
I feel it on my lips. So yeah, we did like this whole thing with Mamba Smith, and he helped me out the whole entire time. And we also went and saw Jacqueline Drake down there too.
Mamba Smith. Why do I know that name?
Mamba Smith.
It's a pretty common name.
No, but Mamba's not. We're just talking about
Mamba, what does he even do? He has a lot of stuff. He also went on a podcast too.
He's a race car driver.
Kobe. Okay,
He's a
maybe
race
that's
car
fine.
driver. He has like Truly as one of his sponsors or something like that.
Sweet.
Yeah, I would call him up for you, but
Yeah. do that.
so yeah, he helped me out. So he's the one that interviewed me, told me to like do this certain stuff, teleprompt stuff like that.
Right.
And I did this whole big thing. I did pretty good. I didn't
Travis,
cough.
you didn't realize she looked right at you, and she was just like, he drinks Truly. You would love him, Travis. Well done, Quinn.
I thought that was awesome. I picked up on it.
That was phenomenal. Well done. You didn't pick up on it.
No,
so I
I
wanted
did,
to make
but
sure
I chose
you knew
I chose
she
not-
was making fun
I
of
chose
you.
not to sell it.
I had already decided what I had learned today was that Quinn automatically knows Travis loves Truly. Already had it planned out. That was.
I mean, I'm just assuming that you know your alcohols.
Oh, he knows Truly.
Oh, yeah.
He truly knows it.
He truly knows
He
that
truly
alcohol.
knows that
I'm
alcohol.
about to turn this table over.
I wish you would.
I can't. This table's really heavy.
It's heavy.
I've tried. I can't do it. So anyway, back to Quinn, not me.
Truly,
Truly.
Quinn. Truly.
Truly.
I
Truly
hate it.
yours.
I hate it here. Gosh. Don't ever have friends.
It's his
But-
house, and he hates it here.
Yeah, no. So then I come down to my parents. They got Firehouse subs for like our lunch and stuff like that. We had to do a press
Are
conference.
you a
after
fan
that.
of Firehouse subs?
I love
we
Firehouse
just became
subs.
best friends.
Oh yeah. I get like the turkey, and sometimes it has like Cajun turkey and stuff like that. I love anything Cajun.
I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a huge sandwich connoisseur. I like a good sandwich.
Subway.
And Subway's good.
Subway,
Firehouse is good.
Firehouse.
Jersey Mike's is good.
He's a celebrity at Jersey Mike's in Tullahoma.
Oh yeah, everyone knows you.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
it's
like
this
going to the
guy again.
Cheers.
He
No, it's
doesn't
more
have
like,
to
hey, dude, what's up, man? You got that 44? That's how it is.
Honestly, walked in there with him one day. You were there, I believe.
No.
You were for the story.
I saw it.
He does not even have to stand in line. He walks in, dude. They start making his sandwich. He goes straight to pay for it. Boom, there it is.
Dang. I wish I had that kind of treatment. But
I have
don't.
that kind of treatment at Toots as well. I come in on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I sit down at the bar. They bring me a Dr. Pepper. They bring me a plate full of
What's
hot chicken.
Toots?
It is a wonderful restaurant in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and
Good.
Murfreesboro and Smyrna.
Yep.
Yeah, he can't. I know he's not talking about Toots South.
No, we can't go there anymore because of him. We got kicked out.
I've been
great.
back there. They've changed.
He doesn't know.
He does.
But
He's making stuff up.
But back
Yeah.
to racing. I'm sorry. But
no,
yes,
you're all good.
Firehouse. They brought
I
you
like
Firehouse for lunch.
Yeah, they brought us Firehouse. We all had chicken, like there was like chicken, turkey, all these different kinds of sandwiches just sitting there, and I'm like, good, dude. I was so hungry after like the whole workout thing, and then we had to do a press conference. Raja Caruth and Nick Sanchez are sitting right there doing like their like little observation things
Roger,
on
race
us.
car driver.
Raja,
He's not
he
been doing it
started-
very long either, has he?
he started off of iRacing.
Yeah.
He got
See?
discovered off of iRacing
I could be.
from the video
I'm telling
game.
you, I'm
Yeah.
getting this rig hooked back up.
But-
You
didn't
might
the
be
young,
discovered.
Wasn't there a young man from Winchester that got picked up on an iRacing?
It's
Here, he was from here, wasn't
you.
he? Did
I know a young man who used to be friends with my daughter who raced for Dale Jr.'s team. And he didn't get the cut this season, but the last
Oh, yeah.
season he was still.
Is that the same guy that Big Al knows?
It could possibly,
Is
very
it?
possibly
Okay.
be.
Yeah, I watched him race, and he was racing the 87s on iRacing one night. Dude was bad.
Dang.
It
Yeah.
was bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, Raja moved up to a new team this year, and Nick is still with Rev. So, yeah. Then we're just sitting there, we're doing this whole press conference, and then this other girl, she interviews me, and I talk to her, and I tell her about the whole Tucson Speedway thing with the whole records, and she's like, "You raced at Tucson Speedway?" And I said, "Yeah," and she's like, "I'm Sarah Houston. I used to run there," and I found an old picture of me and her when I was like little.
Oh wow!
How about that?
How cool is that?
It was so cool, and I still have her number in my phone, but
Call her.
I wish I would. Oh, I don't know what she's up to. She's probably up still in Charlotte, but yeah. So I talked to her, and then I go back to my parents. I bring them my Firehouse. So they ended up throwing that away afterwards, and I wasn't done with it.
Somebody's
Way to
still
go.
salty about that.
Way to go.
You know what? You are an orthopedic pair of shoes away from being part of this club,
Oh,
young
yeah.
lady. Just so you know, if they love anything, it's sandwich, condiments, and orthopedic shoes.
And shoes.
We like the weather too.
Well, we had some weather last night.
I didn't hear the weather. I had to sleep through it. I have to
Good
like
for you.
even when there was like no rain, I had to play like rain sounds off my phone.
Oh,
to
you
fall
listen to
asleep.
the sounds?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
soothes the mind.
I paid $75 for it on accident. My daughter said, "You can get on YouTube and do the same thing."
For free.
Oh yeah, no, they have like live ones where they're like it never ends.
Those are great.
Yeah, I keep those ones on. Like it has to be like a black screen though, so that way it doesn't like
Oh, absolutely.
it saves your phone battery for you.
See, there you go. Or you can plug your phone in.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I do. But I'm just scared
Just
of catching on
rub it.
fire.
Just
in
keep
case you
rubbing it
fell
in on him there,
asleep.
Quinn.
Oh, yeah.
Keep rubbing it in on him.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're going to take another break here. We come back. We got a Common John update, a little bit more with Miss Quinn Davis here. A little bit later, we got some lunchtime theater, music of the week. You prepared?
I am so prepared
You
this week.
never sent me that song either.
I sent you. Check your.
I did.
I'll show
Twice.
You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live.
you. Please get the app.
All right, Facebook land, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back with Tooth's Music of the Week, Eli's Lunchtime Theater, Travis Talk, and some last-minute words from Miss Quinn Davis.
I'll tell you.
We'll finish it.
All right, guys, welcome back to Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live, episode 303. Tooth, Bull, Quinn Davis, Eli Kidder, me, the Travis Reed. Now, time for the Common John update. Got some stuff goings on. Friday night, Jacob Johnson acoustic set, correct, Bull?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
All right. Has he been in the brewery before?
Yeah, Jacob's been there. This will be his fourth time.
Thought that name was very familiar.
Yeah. He just released a new single as well. Can't remember the name of it right off the top of my head.
So that's Friday night, 6 to 10. Saturday night, The Nouns.
The Nouns, that is correct.
Tell me more.
So the Nouns, they're a rock band here out of Middle Tennessee. We had them once last year. They played in a couple different events and concerts with Steady Rotation, Yonder Grove. Phenomenal group of young men, Tyler and them.
A lot of people, places, and things. Those guys.
A lot of people's places and things with those guys. But our listeners should know who Steady Rotation is by now. We talk to them. We talk about them. Enough.
Absolutely. I just
We have them on one.
nouns are people, places, and things. I was being funny.
We have.
The definition
This is a
of noun.
comedy show, isn't it?
Yeah, we
They
are.
are.
And we have Steady Rotation on at least once a year.
At least once a year.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So it's a good weekend of music.
It is. So
And then
that's
Dayton Olson's bringing a friend in Sunday.
Sunday.
I'm coming by Sunday when I get off work.
You like it mouth harp.
I like him a lot when he plays it, man.
So this cat, Dayton, plays,
He plays
Harmonica.
lead guitar with a harmonica.
and he's got a belt with like 12, 15
Yep.
harmonicas on it, and dude can wail on
It's
them.
like a Rambo.
Like a bandolieris.
Yeah.
of harmonicas.
Yes. And he's been playing for like, what, 3 years maybe?
Yeah,
4 years?
yeah, 4 years now.
And dude is
Pretty good
amazing.
thing, right?
That's right.
And Dayton, he said that we all want to be there because he said this is probably one of the best vocal singers that he has performed with on a tour.
Awesome.
Best vocal singer.
Awesome. That's going to be good. And Press Box will be open that day.
They will.
The sandwich place?
Yeah, boy.
Speaking of sandwiches, my buddy
I
the
love
Travis
sandwiches.
Reed has a place called Pressbox 11. He sells sandwiches.
Come on. Yeah, we will be open that day. And
Dang.
we're looking forward to some good music.
It's a
Woodburn.
coaster, not a coaster.
Dayton's just rolling through town, and it's kind of like a pop-up show, I guess.
That's correct. Yeah, he was coming
Sporadic.
through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
and he
it-
was just, yep.
Yeah, this one got announced, what, maybe not less than a week ago?
Less than a week ago. Yeah, he called and he was like, hey, we're coming through. It's going to be a weird Sunday, but he goes, I'd love for you guys to hear them. And he goes, I'd love to play because Dayton hadn't been there in over a year.
Yeah.
He's been on tour.
On tour?
I've
been
missed
on tour.
him.
Yeah, man.
I follow him on the Facebook.
Oh, he's been phenomenal. Like, he's been all over
He's
Chicago,
doing-
Louisiana.
he's
He's been
been
hitting the
kicking
road
it,
hard.
man.
Yeah, he has been.
So that is and announced that it's Saturday night, 6 to 10. Don't forget, guys, Beer Fest tickets are on sale now. That is September 16th. 40-plus breweries, craft vendors. There is a homebrew competition. Our buddy Brian Matlock is entering in the homebrew
seen that.
competition. I hope you lose your chip before that day.
Probably not going to happen.
Probably not going to happen. Oh, man.
Hey,
There will be food trucks other than myself being there. I'm not sure who they are yet, but there'll be some more.
that is correct.
Keep
Yep.
you posted.
Yeah, absolutely, man. More the merrier. Let's bring it.
Yeah, but what's we really want to bring this home, guys. You would spend thousands of dollars to go on a trip that would take multiple weeks in order to experience what you get to have at this one day in this one event. This is a great opportunity to get out and mark a lot of beers off of your list if you're an
Nice.
untapped.
And you
goer.
don't even have to go to Germany.
Yeah.
You don't even have to go to Germany.
See?
You can get your Hefeweizen here.
You can go ahead.
That was phenomenal. You should play at German all the time.
Germans? Oh, yeah.
Sprechen die Deutsch.
And also, this part kind of gets lost in it, but there are special hotel rates if you're coming into town for the
So
family
that you
reunion.
don't have to drive inebriated. Because
Exactly.
we're looking out for
Nor-
people's safety.
Also, too, if you have annoying relatives that you can only put up with in like 3 to 4 hour stints,
Increments?
you can send them into a hotel at a discounted rate, Eli. Send
I'll be.
in-laws to a hotel at a discounted rate.
Question:
in-laws don't even
Who
live
has
here,
to
dog.
pay for the hotel when you send your in-laws? Are you paying for the hotel?
Sometimes it's worth it if you have to, though.
It depends
like
upon
divorce,
the
yeah.
amount of disdain you have
It costs
for
a lot
in-laws.
because it's worth it.
That's right.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, so save that date, guys. September 16th. The VIP starts at 11 to 4. General admission from 12 to 4. Live music, food trucks, over 40 breweries, craft vendors, special hotel rates, and a daggum good time.
Oh,
How
yeah.
many breweries?
And
40
Warplay.
plus.
And Warplay, they are a phenomenal rock reggae band. They are amazing. It's going to be a great event.
Now, when is Rockstead? Are they going? They're going to be there.
Rockstead is playing,
Yes.
not Warplay. Gosh, I've got too many bands booked.
You got a lot of irons in the fire.
Yeah. Come on,
Irons in
Brigman.
the
Calm down
fire.
over there.
I know. And after you get done with that, I want to mention another one, too.
Okay. All right. Sunday poker, 2 and 4 p.m. And another show has been added on Sunday, September 3rd. The Kings of Queen. Queen tribute band will be playing on a Sunday. Press Box 11 will be open that day as
We're
well.
going to be playing Queen covers.
You're open
Yes.
all the time.
I know. Well, don't tell other people that, please. Dude, I'm.
I'd rather tell the truth. You have a very sporadic schedule based on the events surrounding you.
Thanks, Britt. That's going to be a good day right there.
That's going to be phenomenal. The lead singer
I
of
do
that,
like Queen.
he actually stepped up, and I believe he recorded 10 songs on a Queen remastered
I
album.
just hope that there's no thunderbolts and lightning because it'll be very, very frightening.
Well played,
Galileo?
sir. Well played.
You're welcome.
Well,
I'll be here all week. Tip your waitress.
Tip your waitress.
This, a text. They did text us and just wanted to prepare everybody that we will rock you.
You don't say. I like what he did there.
They're really good at puns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Kinda
One's probably
tell.
gonna ride their bicycle.
Probably. There'll probably be some fat bottom girls there if you look around.
that was.
They make the rock and world go round.
I hate it here. Hate it. Oh, apparently, little Bobby is entering the homebrewers competition. He makes some fantastic mead.
That is correct.
It's like a honey base.
Events,
Like,
Bobby?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he made some mead, and it is fantastic.
Yep.
Mead.
It's like a honey based
Beer?
beer. Bull can Google it and read it for you.
That's okay. I have a
He'll
Please
even
don't
use
put
his
us through
finger to
that.
read it for you.
yeah.
It actually got started. So there was this priest. His name was.
It's okay.
Stop.
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're close to a break. Maybe we can't.
No time.
It's a
bull.
great story. Friar Tuck.
It's like Matt.
Friar
Oh,
Tuck was
yeah.
his name.
I know Friar Tuck.
Yeah, so Friar Tuck, he was
He
supporting
was friends
this group.
with Robin Hood,
Peter
the
Pan.
fox.
Oh, Robin Hood.
Thanks,
He
Eli.
was. He was supporting a group of bandoliners, and they were
Bandoliers.
He's a wordsmith. This one.
they were stealing
Travis,
from the
take
rich.
back over.
I
Take
can't.
back
Give to the
over.
poor.
Call me
It's
banana.
like a train wreck.
What?
Bandoliners.
He's talking about Robin Hood and Prince in tights, I think. It's,
Ballerinas?
And that's where mead got
What?
started.
At this point, it's like a train wreck. I just gotta let it happen. I'm just gonna watch.
he was trying to say bandoleros.
Oh. Speech impediment.
Bandoliners.
Yeah, yeah.
You should say
didn't
that.
even know him when he had his lisp. That would have been better had you known him.
I have a lisp.
No, you don't.
Thanks, braces.
No, Bull had the
Bull had a
best lisp ever. Hey guys, snaps! Let's go to the falls. Seriously, it's hot. Let's go, snaps.
And he would cuss you out if you said, "Hey, Bull, say Mitsubishi."
Mitsubishi.
Well, you have an excuse. You were T-boned.
Seriously, be careful. The roads are slippery. Like he's
Pretty. Yeah.
anyway.
was.
He'd been a
that
terrible
Indy?
spotter back then, that's for sure.
Terrible.
I was at Battle of the Brickyard. Bam, on my left arm.
Oh,
Thanks for the pun, but that actually was pretty true. It hurt.
I bet it hurt.
I've been
Good
chopped.
job. Y'all just kicked in PTSD on the young lady.
I've been
Y'all better
chopped
get back to the weather real quick.
by a professional.
Find your center.
I'm fixing to throw
Find
something
your
at him. I'm gonna
center.
throw this.
I
Earth.
already lost
So-
that.
Flat Earth coming
It's
at
in a
Bull.
T shape.
So
Center.
what Tooth was trying to say is he'd been chopped.
I've been chopped by a professional wrestler on this show.
You been shot?
Chopped,
Oh.
like the chops that wrestlers do. I don't know. I don't
Oh.
watch wrestling, but he chopped me, and it hurts. It's not fake. That part is not fake.
it
left
was
a bruise.
hilarious.
But I'm tougher than a $2 steak. I took it.
I took jiu-jitsu for like the longest time. Well, not longest. It was probably like 2 or 3 years.
I
and
think she wants to fight.
I don't want to
I
fight.
can choke people out with their shirts.
I don't want to
Fun
fight.
fact.
Words.
What, you do like a hockey fight thing? Just pull the shirt over
You
the
go
head?
like this. You kind of like twist your like wrist forward.
Yeah, here I'll tell you
No,
what.
how about we don't?
Eli will demonstrate.
I might stretch your shirt out though.
Yeah, this is
Hey,
my new
peanut
shirt.
gallery.
Sorry.
Cut it out.
Hey, do it to your shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
That she's wearing.
Your
I do
sister's
her.
wearing your shirt. Just
No,
choke her
there's
out.
one guy that like I used to race with. I used to help out his daughter at the
Choke her out.
racetrack, and he's like, "You can get me." And I said, "Oh, you want to bet?" This is like a pool party. This is like the banquet for our quarter midget thing, like my last season. I'm like, "All right, give me your shirt." He's like, "Okay." So I kind of do this, choke him out. I'm like, "Oh, you're not choking out. That's crazy." I let go, and as soon as I walk away,
Oh yeah.
Everybody in Radio Land, there were so many hand
That's so
gestures.
weird because we did
There
it with
was a
towels
lot
when we
of
were young.
hand
I don't know
gestures.
about the shirt.
I don't know who's running Quinn Davis Racing Facebook account, but it said "Let her do it." No,
don't let her do it.
Let her do it.
Don't let her do it.
that was you, woman. What is going
Don't
on?
let her do it.
All I know is
Seriously, don't let her do it, guys. Seriously, stop.
What? No, so you're not gonna get. You're not gonna be Noah Gregson and Ross Chastain. You're not
Be
happy.
myself.
Yeah,
that story got exciting at the midget pool party.
the midget.
The midget
Little
pool party.
She choked
Little-
people
the
out
little
at the little person
the
pool
little
party.
pool party.
The little pool party.
Look,
Big
That
little
was a
pool
small
party.
pig.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
whoever Jessica Fisher is, knock it off. If she does it, it's gonna be to Tooth, not to me.
Let her do
Why
it.
is it always
Please let her do
tooth?
it.
Because you're younger than
This is a
everybody here,
concrete
except for-
floor, and I've been concussed before.
I have too.
Concuss.
Get him a helmet.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if you get me,
Knock you out.
That's not what I heard. I just
No,
heard
all
the
you have
story,
to do is
Mom.
just tap my shoulder.
Yeah,
It's like
tap
right
out.
here. Like double tap.
She let
Oh,
the other
honestly-
guy go and walked away before he passed out. I don't think this is going to work, but go
I've
ahead.
known you for an
Choke
hour and
me out.
18 minutes.
Do it.
I don't think you'll stop if somebody
I mean,
taps
that's an
out.
old shirt. That's 2 years old.
Oh,
No.
here we go.
Look here, I got a wrestling trophy over there because I'm a 6-man tag team champion, but that ain't happening.
What do I need to do? Do I do this?
Uh-oh.
No, you stand up.
Wait, make sure the camera
Hang
gets
on,
this.
hang on.
Oh, wait.
This is,
Get back here.
I'm gonna catch you.
Here, right here.
Like a.
Right in front of the camera. Right
Okay,
here.
we're going. All right. Fight. Camera B. Camera B.
I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
stand here, like in case you're being.
Oh, my.
Go ahead and put me out.
Travis, tell everybody in Radio Land what's happening.
Guys, all right, so Tooth has volunteered himself to get choked out by Quinn and by his shirt. He gone.
I'm pretty sure that I would have been in just another moment.
I
I
would.
don't know that you needed the shirt at all. It felt to me like you pretty much just do it with your arms.
I got the Nicolas Cage arms.
She can lift
So
350
She
pounds.
said Nicolas Cage. That's great.
The pause when you said, nah, let me know that you was about to be gone.
I was about to be gone.
He's about to say something. He's like,
I've-
nope.
I've been put out before.
Right.
I know what it feels like.
So
It's
I
real
would've done-
lightheaded and kind of. You start hearing sounds like.
I am like.
You start hearing and seeing sounds.
But you hear them with more of a. You know what I'm saying?
He's like,
As you're
yeah.
about to pass out. Like
Yeah,
I'm
trust
for
me.
real. I'm telling you.
I knew
just had
something
to-
was up when the sheen on his head started to dull a little.
Jimmy, breathe, Tooth. I couldn't breathe.
I
She
couldn't.
was choking me out.
So
Jimmy.
I would have done, but I had the neck surgery, so I couldn't do that.
Thank
me-
you very much for not completely making me
You're
fall on
welcome.
concrete.
Thank you for tapping out.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you for not making me.
It's the least I can
Make me
do.
pass out.
I could have tapped out and she still could have kept going.
I thought that was going to happen.
That would have been cool.
It would have been so
would've
much
been cool.
funnier had you done that for rating purposes.
Oh, yeah.
Next time, make sure don't worry about the tap out.
Don't worry about it.
Just let them go.
Just ignore it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god!
We'll bring you like a mattress, like an air
Travis
mattress.
is CPR
something.
certified. He'll mouth to mouth me. It's all good.
I had before. All
Pocket mask.
Just no eye contact and you'll be good.
right, guys, take another break here. What you say?
No,
No
eye
eye
contact.
contact, and you'll be good. You're awesome. You can come back anytime.
Hearing colors.
You're hearing colors.
Oh man!
I'm seeing shapes, man. I'm
That's
seeing
right,
sounds.
All right, guys, take another break here. We come back. Lunchtime theater. A little bit of the music of the week. Then we got some burning questions.
Yep.
We'll have to change one of them because she hadn't watched the movie.
And
yet.
we're waiting on Flirty Face, Mom said. At some
Oh yeah.
point.
I got to do a spot, and then we come back. We'll do Flirty
Okay.
Face. for
I
sure.
need to know what this is about.
I bet it's a lot like Blue Steel.
And it's not like.
Is somebody going to
that
pass
either.
out?
No.
Okay.
Thank
I mean,
God.
some people might.
You're dangerous,
Some people
young
might think
lady.
it's
You're
cute.
dangerous.
A
You're
little
listening
bit.
to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster on 101.5 and Facebook Live.
Please get the app. Please, please, please.
Leave me hot, boy.
You're hot.
Yes, you are.
All right, guys, we're going to talk a little bit about Cheryl's Tree Service and Stump Removal. Been in business 25 years. Tree trimming. They do have a 75-foot bucket truck.
How tall?
75.
Foot?
Huge. And especially we've had these storms here the past couple nights around the area. If you need any cleanup, give them a call. 931-703-4476. Ask for Bobby. He'll take care of you. Free estimates, commercial and residential. They are insured.
931-703-4476.
Come on. Talk to Bobby. And the bucket truck, they just got it. So
Brand new.
Fairly new.
Yeah.
So they do service Manchester, Tullahoma, Coffee County, Franklin County, and Pelham. They are a full-service tree service. 25 years in business, fully insured. Give them a call, 931-703-4476.
Get that storm damage cleaned up.
Come on.
931-703-4476.
All right, Facebook land. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Don't touch that dial.
like.
All right, guys, welcome back to Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live, episode 303. Tooth Bull, Quinn Davis, Eli Kidder, me, the Travis Reed. It's now time for lunchtime theater. Eli, what do you got?
Full slate.
What?
Yeah.
What you got? Tell him.
Watched a bunch. Nefarious on your recommendation.
What'd you think?
I thought it was awesome.
He called he called me just to tell me that he liked it.
It was very, very good.
It was good.
Very Fallen-ish, but very, very good. Everybody should give that a watch. It'll cost you. You got to pay for it, but you can get it on Amazon, and it's much, much cheaper than going to the theater to see it. Also, my man Tooth also recommended Winning Time, or let me know that Winning Time was back on. Episode 1 is fantastic. The Johnny Manziel, Untold, incredible.
You mean Johnny Football?
Yeah, you know him.
Who told you about that?
You did.
I want some credit. Thanks.
I'm sorry. It's your show. Your face is on it.
Yeah, it is. Right there behind me.
And for the no-go, it's River Wild on the Netflix.
Not happening.
Don't do it.
Is it a new version?
Not the one with Kevin Bacon.
That's what I'm asking. It's not.
New version.
Okay. I didn't know they had redone it.
It's not a redo. It's a different.
It's not the same movie. My bad.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
bad.
Different show.
Sorry.
That's all right. You're forgiven.
It's not the River Wild. It's just River Wild. My
yeah.
bad.
And it's not great.
No.
No.
Not
So I
happening.
probably won't watch it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So definitely watch Nefarious
For sure.
on your recommendation.
100%.
Thank you for
Just
reminding
reminding him because you told me about Winning Time
Winning
last
Time.
year.
It's a documentary about the or it's not a documentary. I guess
No, it's a,
docu-series.
dramatization.
It's a
yeah,
docu-series.
dramatization,
It
Yeah.
is
About
a
the early
dramatization.
'80s Lakers. Fantastic.
They even gave an announcement before the show this time that I didn't remember last season about them maybe embellishing,
Yeah.
changing names, things like that.
I think there was a stink about that after last.
There was. Jerry
season.
West got all pissed off because the way they portrayed him.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of people that
and
Kareem.
somebody's wife, wasn't it? Wasn't it somebody's wife?
They were also upset about the way Richard Pryor was.
Maybe it was you. I think it was Bull.
It was
that
Richard Pryor's family that was really.
Yes,
yeah.
I think it was Bull that brought that up one night.
Yeah, Jerry West and Richard
I
Pryor.
thought the guy that did Richard Pryor was spot
phenomenal.
on.
It was
It was
great.
phenomenal.
He was spot on.
Yeah, I mean-
sorry, Quinn. It's
I'm just listening to what you guys are saying. This is entertaining
Don't
already.
watch Richard Pryor till you're about 18, but then watch them all.
Sounds like you've seen
I've
all
se-
of Richard
I've
Pryor
seen-
in your household.
Oh yeah.
Not even worried about it.
Growing up on Family Guy and horror movies, I think I'm good.
She's got this, bro.
Rich, you on fire, man.
But the Johnny Manziel, I accidentally just turned on Netflix the other night when I was going through my ball cards, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna watch this, and it was fantastic. And then I watched the Jake Paul one, the Untold about Jake.
Paul.
How is it?
It's really good, really good.
I connected with his brother on LinkedIn
With Jake?
with Logan.
Oh,
Paul.
Logan.
Logan Paul, his brother.
That's awesome. Who the wrestles?
Yep.
Yep. Well, I mean, he's not. He just goes from the top rope.
He's
I
okay.
jump from the middle rope, but that's another story. But anyway, no, but good shows for sure. So Nefarious.
Hard Knocks is back on also.
Yes. Tooth, you got to be on Hard Knocks.
I've got to start it. I've got to catch up and get on this.
Yeah, they have a
It's
Netflix
different.
catch
series.
up.
I know, but I want to watch the one you told me to watch about the Lions.
Oh, that
Oh.
one's the
I've
best.
I've watched a few of those, but I didn't finish it. I want to finish it.
They had the voice of Hard Knocks show
Yeah.
up. I didn't know
Liam
that was him.
Schreiber?
Like, I knew who he is, but I didn't.
The guy from Scream,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Liev Schreiber.
He's
like you said.
Schreiber.
he's the voice of Hard
Schreiber.
Knocks, and he
Schreiber.
shows up, and Aaron Rodgers fangirls out, big time.
He played Cotton.
That's it.
He played
actually.
Cotton Weary.
Cotton is who he
Cotton
played
in
in Scream.
Yeah.
The guy they thought was the killer, but wasn't Sydney's mom's killer. Why do I know so much about Scream? What is going on here?
Speaking of fangirl, I'm just kidding.
I like Scream.
He's a fangirl.
Good stuff there, Eli.
I know.
Appreciate it.
Thank
buddy.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You do. Have
Thank
a
you,
full slate.
Amazon.
Very full slate.
Thank you for watching Nefarious. I really appreciate that because I really did think
Thank her.
that you guys would like it. It's just good.
Yeah.
And seriously, he called to tell me that he watched that. So
Hell yeah.
Because I would not have rented a movie at home.
it's
Frug-
cheaper than going to the movie theater.
Frugal, as he described to us once in the past.
Frugal.
Little tight.
Little frugal. Frugal.
You like them $13 beers though?
Well, He
I don't
doesn't
like
go to
'em.
the track and buy $13 beers because he likes them. I think, or he used to before he was on the wagon.
Now I'm sober, clean and sober.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Tooth, music of the week. What we got?
Listen, man, I was scrolling through the TikTok the other night.
No, you weren't.
True story. And this, occasionally there'll be some live musicians on, and I'm scrolling, and this guy starts playing his guitar, and it was like this jazzy, bluesy, rocky sound, and I was like, wait a minute, what's fixing to happen next? And then a guy just comes out of nowhere and starts blaring the sax, and it was groovy. So I was like, hey, Travis, I'm fixing to send you this, blah, blah, blah. And
You didn't send it.
I did. I showed him just now where it was sent.
He sent me on the TikTok.
I sent y'all the TikTok video. I sent it to you for sure, and maybe you. The guy's name's Jed Harrelson. He is from Texarkana, Arkansas. He has been in Nashville since maybe 2021-ish. Him and his brother are doing some music and some other band members, but on the videos that I've watched, he talks about him and his brother Hank. You can find him on Spotify. I've decided to use the song Potential as my music of the week this week. It has already been added. It is Jed Harrelson and Aaron Smiley, and it is, I'm serious, it's not like jazz, like old jazz standards, you know, Miles Davis.
It's
Not that there's
jazzy.
anything wrong with any of that, but it's not that kind of jazz. It's more
Jazzy.
of a jazzy feel, more of a bluesy, jazzy, and rocky. Melded into one. And his voice is in the very, very best way raspy.
Yeah.
And
Whenever he starts to sing, you're just like, didn't see that coming.
yes, and it's, man, I'm telling you, everything I've listened to so far, I've at least appreciated. I'm not going to say I've liked all of them, but the majority I've definitely liked. And I can't find the song that I've sent you guys on the TikTok. I mean, I know it says Neighborhood Huss underneath it, but I can't find a song title, and I've listened to everything I can find on Spotify and cannot find that song yet. But Potential was kind of a grabby, it grabbed me as soon as I heard it. So that's this week's Music of the Week. Check him out, Jed Harrelson. He's in Nashville. He's been there for a couple years now, so I'm sure we can maybe catch him live at a local
Venue.
And
venue.
don't forget to send him
I've
the
already
link.
sent him the link to the show, so I did message him on TikTok the other night and commented on one of his little videos and told him how great the music was. I really do like the music, and told him that I was going to use his song Potential for Music of the Week on the Everyday Joe Show podcast and radio show. And he said, man, I'd really love if you send me a link. So I sent him the link, and he liked that. So I think I'm going to try to reach out, and I'd like to go see him play and then try to get him on the show.
I think it'd be great.
And I'd really like to get him in touch. I know it's a wait list, I know, but I'd really like to get him in touch with you guys.
All right.
I think that would be a very good
Looks like
show.
One. Yep.
A good
man,
fit.
a very good fit for
Agreed.
what you guys
Agreed.
do.
Awesome. Good stuff, man. How you find the...
Listen,
your
if you
list?
guys want to find my songs, Music of the Week songs, you guys can just download Spotify. And if you don't want to download Spotify, I really can't help you. You just need to look up the song after listening to the episode. But if you do have Spotify, you can go to the search engine. You can type in Tooth, and Tooth's Picks will pull right up. You can like the list, and every week when I add a song, you'll get a new song. We're at 248 songs as of today
Lot of
on
songs.
Tooth's Picks. So check it out. It's not all the same stuff. It's not always new stuff. It's just new stuff for me, typically.
And not the same genre either.
And now we have done some flashback things where I've done old stuff on purpose, but most of the time, the common objective is to do something that's new for me, and I do try to go all over genres. I don't try to stick to one.
All right. Good stuff, buddy.
Thanks for
Appreciate
having
it,
me
guys.
on again.
All right, guys. We're taking another break. We come back a little bit more with Miss Quinn Davis. And we got a couple questions for her at the end, and then what we have learned. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live.
There's an app for the Rooster, and you guys can procure that at your local procurement location on your phones.
Leave me hot, boy.
Well,
Some people have
Get the app.
some people have Apple, some people have Samsung.
And Spotify is free.
Yeah, but you can't.
You
I don't.
can get premium, but
But I don't think you can download. Go ahead, Travis.
Leave me hot, boy.
Yes, sir. You're hot.
All right, guys. Once again, we're going to talk about Cheryl's tree service. Anybody have some storm damage? My garbage
There's
can.
a lot
borrowed.
of storm damage around me, and I'm going to be volunteering this information that you've shared with us this evening about Cheryl's. But
My garbage can blew over.
I need some tree trimming done.
Well, there you go. call Cheryl's Tree Service.
That's
We
what I
got,
plan to call.
and there are a lot of trees down around here with those storms. Was it Monday? Yeah, Monday's pretty wicked. Had a little bit of weather roll through last night.
Some weather.
We got weather right now. So if you got some down trees, give Cheryl's Pest Control a call, 931-703-4476. Tree trimming, they do have a 75-foot bucket truck that will clear lots.
It's wicked high. Wicked high. bucket
Wicked
truck.
high.
It's wicked high.
Do tree removal, commercial and residential. They are insured, and they have been in business 25 years, and they do give free estimates.
That's a quarter of a century. Free estimates is a big thing. A lot of places will charge you for the estimate.
Come on. That's right. That is 931-703-4476.
931-703-4476. 931-703-4476.
Tell them the Joe sent you. All right, Bo.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
Oh, you're supposed to point, I think, Ash.
All right, guys, welcome back to Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live, episode 303. Tooth Bull, Quinn Davis, Eli Kidder, me, the Travis Reed. Pretty abbreviated Travis talk. We do have a new burger. It's called the Ultimate Warrior. It is our normal burger with cheese on top, but the buns
Hun.
are grilled cheese sandwiches with 2 pieces of cheese.
Count 'em.
Uno, dos. So we put
British for 2.
lettuce, tomato, pickles, burger, cheese, and then grilled onions and grilled jalapenos, and then the other grilled cheese sandwich on top. Fire. Complete fire.
Now, do you have to
And you s-
pre-book for when the stroke happens, or
Yeah.
is there an opening already?
I give you a card to my cardiologist.
Is there a defibrillator at Common John at AED?
There is not.
There's not.
No, but the Station 2 fire hall is right across the
Right
road.
across the road, they got one on site. I've checked.
Yeah, you
I've
Have you now?
checked. Yeah, I went and checked. I'm also curious. You say it was called the constipation burger? What'd you say it was? I'm sorry. There's a lot of cheese
A lot
on
of
that.
cheese.
Yeah, there's a lot of cheese.
There's a lot of loosening agent also.
Yes. That's why I put them jalapenos in there.
Oh,
for
I
you.
got you. I got you.
Yeah, fix you right up, Bubba. Yeah, so y'all come check that out. I got a price about $14 because it's a humongous burger. You can LeBron and them split it 4 ways a day at the brewery. So and they were satisfied. So
I'm gonna put my mouth on one.
yeah. The Big Ball Buddies, Jim Jam and Jonathan Lowry, they previewed it on TikTok last night. And Jim Jam, he said he had to unhinge his jaw.
Like a snake.
Yeah,
Dislocate it.
just to take a bite.
Like Michael Foster
Were
with
you
them
watching
double
it?
busters.
Yes, exactly.
Emma was watching it. She
Yeah.
came and showed us.
Yeah, so y'all, yeah, it is on Texas toast, Jimmy Newton. It's not plain old skinny white bread.
Not Wonder Bread.
No, it's Texas toast, baby.
Everything's
stuff.
bigger.
And better in Texas. That's
right,
why.
yeah.
That's why it's called Texas toast, because it's thicker.
Yeah, it's big.
Bigger.
Huh?
Everything's bigger.
Don't matter where you toast it. It's Texas toast.
That's
true
right.
story.
That's
I
right.
see.
There you
I
go.
see. Is that like foot and feet? Because you don't say foots.
Yeah, you say feet.
Texas toast.
Does this?
It's not.
Texas
It's Texas toast everywhere. It's
toast
not
is this?
Tennessee toast if you're in Tennessee.
Yeah, no,
I don't understand.
I don't either.
This is
Just happened.
stupid. Everything is not better in Texas. I've been to Texas a couple times and it's bigger.
Hey.
It's bigger.
I've said this on the show. When you go to Texas and you go to the Capitol building in Austin,
Yeah.
the first picture you see is not of a Texan. It's of a Tennessean.
It's Davy Crockett.
Davy Crockett.
Davy Crockett, a Tennessean. He killed a bar when he was 3 years old.
A bar? A black bar?
Bar.
Black bar.
Well, we should have been here a couple months ago. That bear around here.
Travis got attacked by a bear.
I
Travis
did.
has been
Great.
attacked by a bear at my
broke,
house.
broke my foot.
Did you like
He was in a boot for a while. That's
arms
for
behind
real.
the neck drop?
I tapped it out.
No,
Lady-
whenever you see a bear, you're supposed to like put your hands behind
That was
your
why
neck
he
and
got
then,
his
like,
foot
put a
broken.
ball.
He didn't
Not
play
true.
dead.
You're supposed to say,
You try.
I'm not a bear. Make yourself big.
Make
and tell
yourself
it,
big and tell
I'm
it,
not a
I'm
bear.
bear.
And
Just
then
like
open a
that.
beer and go.
Isn't that right, John?
That's exactly how you
See?
do it.
All right, so y'all come check us out. Got the Ultimate Warrior Burger. Be ready for you this weekend. Yeah.
It's thick.
That's right. It is thick. All right, we're taking a break. We come back. We got some questions from Miss Quinn Davis. Are you ready? Did you study?
You're in the hot
I
seat.
studied.
Did you?
She did math twice today.
Did math twice.
You took a lot of notes today.
A lot
too.
of notes.
Yeah, you all right?
Yeah.
You sure?
Feeling okay.
All right. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live.
Hey guys, get that app out there for the rooster.
All right, Facebook land. We'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail to get the burning questions from Miss Quinn. Plus, we'll tell her the truth that Travis was actually going for a Truly's and he fell and broke his leg. It wasn't a bear. Don't go nowhere.
On the last one. Yeah, it's the best one. Yeah, no, it's in
What's wrong with these?
They're very, very symmetrical.
You know how it is. My head used to look like this.
Megan broke them. Yeah. Like, yeah.
That's what I would.
Yeah, that's what we do.
You got nothing good to say, then don't say it at all.
All right, guys. Once more again. Cheryl's Tree Service and Stump Removal. Tree trimming, bucket truck, lots cleared. Commercial and residential. Did you know that? Storm. And, dude, I've rode around town. There's a lot of storm damage around. A lot, still.
You were storm chasing the other night. That's what I thought.
Well, no, I was asleep.
Oh,
I ain't chasing nothing.
I thought it was like Twister.
No, I hate that movie.
What?
Yeah, don't like it. Anyway,
If I want,
Cheryl's Pest Control, fully insured, been in business 25 years, 75-foot bucket
did it
truck.
again.
Did I do it again? Man, what is wrong with me? I'm reading it. Been in
move
business
your
20
finger.
That's what it is. Move my finger.
Cheryl's Tree Service.
Learn from Quinn. Move your finger, bro.
Been in business 25 years, 75-foot bucket truck. They do free estimates.
They don't even charge you for the estimate.
No, they don't. Call Bobby Cheryl 931-703-4476. Cheryl's Tree Service and Stump Removal.
931-703-4476.
That is correct.
All right, guys, welcome back to Everyday Joe Show. Brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live, episode 303. Tooth Bull, Quinn Davis, Eli Kidder, me, the Travis Reed. You ready for some questions, Quinn?
Absolutely.
Well, really only got one because you can't answer the other. You haven't watched the movies yet? One celebrity, living or dead, you want to hang out with?
Man, that's really tough. There's so many I want to hang out with.
Ours changes every time he asks this
Eminem.
question.
Good answer. Good
I'll
answer.
hang out with him for a minute. Or Ice Cube, one of those two.
Ice Cube.
Both are excellent answers.
Yeah.
I'm giving your parents some props right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Way to go, Mom and Dad.
All right.
I
Y'all are not
watched, I
idiots.
watched my
Y'all are great.
Friday. I watched my 8 Mile. I'm pretty sure I'm.
She's got this.
There you
She
go.
knows what's up. Be
You were
ready.
to have her back on 313. 3 1/3.
Everybody in the 313, put your hands up and follow me. You heard me? You heard me.
I did. I like it.
Dale.
Do it for Dale. I don't know
Dale
what that
Earnhardt.
Earnhardt.
See
Big E. 3-car.
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 Rest in pieces.
Saw a lot of 3-cars.
I've got a question for you, Quinn. I asked you earlier, but I have
Yeah.
not asked you on air.
Yeah.
I want to know the fastest you have driven yourself on a track.
120.
120. And that's recent?
That's pretty
so
recent.
14 years old.
This year.
120 miles an hour behind the wheel by herself. That is phenomenal. That's awesome.
She didn't even have a permit.
Can I just
Power.
tell you, I'm 41 and I've done 130 once in my life, and it was like literally in the last 6 weeks. Promise you. I've never had anything that would do 130 before now.
You had that Zephyr?
89 downhill with the wind behind you, son, wide open.
Hey, Tooth. You've done 120 with me.
I said 130.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thank
All
you
right.
for
One,
listening.
okay. All
God,
right.
you're ruining the dude's story, Donnie. You're out of your element.
My bad.
But yes, I have done 120 before. I'm just saying, I have never driven myself as fast as you have.
Yeah.
Until I was 30 years older than you.
Will?
Wow, that is phenomenal. That's super crazy.
Thank you.
And you have obviously gotten a lot better at stopping, also.
Yeah,
I'll be.
definitely.
Well,
I
yeah,
had to
she
push the
uses
clutch in before I press the brake now.
Oh, I thought you were said like you now learn to stop with the third wall
Yep.
instead of the
turn
fourth.
3 instead
Yeah.
of turn 4.
I learned all
Way
walls.
earlier.
Okay, all right. She's like, no, I bounce off of wall 2.
Oh, yeah.
And then wall 3 stops me.
And look, and you probably drive better than most adults. That's probably accurate.
Yeah. I mean, there's some. Okay, so my mom drives, right? She's not the one that makes me mad. She's driving down the road one day. There's just one car that's going 20 below the speed limit. I'm like, come on, this guy's got to pick it up. And of course, like right when he pulls in to leave, like we have another slow car in front of us. So I'm just getting super mad at this point, and I'm just like, I'm biting my lip, trying not to say anything, and then eventually it all just comes out, and yeah,
rage.
yeah, it's like. I said, overtake, Mom, overtake. And it's like,
Overtake.
it's
Go
a,
high, go high.
Hit the DRS.
I hit the DRS on the straight, and then she's like, I can't. It's a 2-lane road. And I said, well, you better learn how to step on it then. But it's like so many like curves around it. You don't know who's coming. So I'm like, you know what? Don't risk
Safety
it. Just wait.
first.
But yeah.
I wonder if I was one of the
You weren't on a
cars,
closed track. You guys were on the open
Oh,
road.
yeah, yeah.
It's a little different.
It
out
could have been
there.
Eli.
It was more like
Eli-
Monaco
yeah.
than it was, but
Eli drives pretty slow.
Was this in Tennessee?
yep.
Yeah,
So,
it may have
do
been
you
me.
find it difficult, honestly, to travel at slow speeds? Like
Yes.
when you're even as a passenger?
Yes.
Because, like, for me, 30 miles an hour is almost impossible to hit.
Yeah.
I cannot stay at 30. It's something is just not in complete mesh with me as a person at 30. I just can't do it. I cannot do 30.
Well,
I can't drive 30 miles an hour.
so we have to use like golf carts to get around our property and stuff like that. And I cannot tell you the amount of times I've gotten yelled at for speeding down the road and messing up my dad's road that he just raked with his tractor. He's on that tractor at least like when I leave for school and I come back, he's still on it. He never sits down and just watches something. He has to be on the tractor doing something. And I'm like,
But
okay.
he's still sitting down, right?
He's still sitting
Okay,
down, but he's
cool.
not watching like TV or like NASCAR or anything
watching
with
the
me.
world.
So, so if I mess up his roads, he's like phone.
Oh no.
No, he's not that strict, but he's more like, if I see you going that fast again, you're getting a whooping. I'm like, I'm not going that fast. He's like, you are speeding down that hill, and you drifted on your
golf
way
cart.
down
In
there.
a golf
In
cart.
a golf cart.
No roof, no roll cage.
I've always wondered, like, when NASCAR drivers, I know they fly back home and stuff, but they have to get back home in their own car,
Yeah.
presumably. Is it hard to switch that off?
Yes.
It
Because
would
your
have to
adrenaline's
be.
still going afterwards.
It would have-
Mom, get out in front of that pace car. Get out in front of that pace car.
So I feel like you said when you're gonna leave the track when you're 16, you'll be driving. I think your mom will still be driving you because you'll,
Yeah.
especially if you're driving that truck.
Yeah. I guarantee you, like, when I first get my car, I'd be like, they'd be
What
like,
do
you
think your
better not
first
go
car's
fast.
Gonna be? Have you decided? Is it gonna be fast?
I want it to be fast.
I want it to be
I'm
fast
not
for
going to be
you.
like, I don't know. I
You
don't want
won't
to
be
have my first car to
irresponsible
be
because
like,
you're already driving so smart. But
yeah. I don't want my first car to be like luxurious though, because it's like the probability of me getting in a wreck is like 9 times out of 10 when I have my
smart.
first
Well,
You
look
car.
at
are
the first
really
car you
smart
climbed
and,
in.
like, down to earth and sensible.
Yeah, I'm
Most
like, I
kids
don't,
are like, hey, give me a Beamer. I need
give me a McLaren. I mean, I would get a McLaren later on if I had the money for it, but like I don't know.
You skipped a couple there.
I was just gonna say, she went straight on up, didn't
Straight
you?
to the McLaren
know.
there, huh?
Could you?
Yeah,
I want a
that's my daughter
McLaren.
drives.
Could you maybe?
Mine too.
Maybe like do Lexus before you go straight
Yeah,
to McLaren.
yeah,
Could
I
we-
wouldn't care if it was like a beat up truck that they got at a junkyard. I just want to drive something. If I can
That's
get
how I
around.
felt.
And if not, I'll just use a scooter. It's fine.
I wanted to get in.
Just not the golf cart. 'Cause you get
Yeah.
in trouble on
I'll
that
use the
one.
golf cart.
If it's street legal, man. Doesn't
Quinn,
matter.
where's your golf
No.
cart at? Oh, I left the keys at home.
Yeah, that's my bad. Dog. My bad.
golf cart? Is yours gasoline or electric?
We have a
You have-
couple. We have electric and we have gas.
So you have an engine.
I use the gas
and
one, though.
motors.
I use the gas one.
She likes engines.
The exhaust off of it.
Yeah, I broke the exhaust of my Stars and Stripe golf cart. It had like American flag theme on it.
So what
I
did
broke
you
the
jump?
Exhaust. I didn't jump.
I didn't.
It was dressed like America. You have to jump something.
Yes.
I couldn't. Okay, so like
It
we
was
have like this
dressed
like
like
little back
America.
road behind our house, and sometimes like I like to like take my friends back there. Like I drift around it, but then there's one like little bump that my dad has not flattened out in front of the house.
He needs
and
to
I'm
get
like,
on a
okay, I'm gonna
tractor.
take advantage of this, so I can't mess up your road. So I'm gonna mess up this bump. So this bump, it like you're flying, and I landed, and something like shing shing. I was like,
Oh, she didn't know. Mama didn't know.
I was like,
There's a tree stump under there.
there is.
Yes. That's
Well,
why you
it's,
can't touch it.
it's covered by gravel, so you can't hit it. You run it over all the time.
Phone.
We'll be right back after this grounding.
Good Lord, kid.
No, but it was funny.
Tell them you're practicing, riding on dirt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the
So you're
same
gonna
thing.
keep
It's
driving?
it's red like mud too. It's like
Like
red
your
clay.
Your aspirations are to keep driving and like
Yeah.
be a professional and make money. And
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, Dad knows now. That's what he said on Facebook Live feed.
I didn't think it was the golf cart. I thought it was just like
I thought it was loose gravel, Dad.
I thought it was like gravel hitting the rim or something.
Actually, just real quick to help you out for a moment. That if there's anyone here to blame, it sounds to me from the basis of her stories tonight that you are the
You're
the
at fault.
culprit. You're at fault.
The
like
golf
you got her
cart could
into the
no, the
speed
golf
demon
cart could have been
mode.
welded better. I'm just saying. If it's a
I'm
golf
just-
cart, it's gonna go fast.
I'm just saying you want to go fast because Dad put you in a race car. So I'm putting all the blame on Dad.
Yeah,
here. I'm helping you out.
You didn't have to ask me to get in the car.
Yeah,
at
you
5.
didn't have to put me behind something so powerful and fast that I
You
just
could have just kept me in ballet and
fell
told me
in
to suck
love.
it up.
Yeah,
Oh, you're grounded when you get home.
I
Dog.
can't wait. Awesome.
We're gonna need an update tomorrow from y'all too.
So
See what's going on here.
when you get to NASCAR, I want you to know that we are going to be in your corner all the time,
Thank you.
and hopefully, like we're going to keep
Showing you which way to go.
Yep.
exactly going left.
Going left. Oh my
Yeah.
flirty
What are you
face.
talking
Flirty
about?
face.
Let's
Let's
see
get
this
to
flirty
that.
face.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Show the whole world.
My 4th grade teacher taught me how to do this. Where you go like type thing.
Like Fire Marshal Bill almost. That was really flirty.
It was like
That was the flirty face.
Yeah.
Phone. That's what it said.
Yeah, your dad just commented phone.
Travis.
No, don't. That's not a. That's not a flirty face.
I like it. Does it
not
distract
flirty.
other drivers?
It was when I was 4th grade. It was a flirty face.
That's
Got me all the
hilarious.
4th grade boys.
Well, if you keep that
With
up,
the
you shouldn't have to worry
Minecraft
about any
backpacks.
boys. Just keep giving them the flirty face. They should leave you alone.
Oh, yeah.
It scared the shnikes out of me. Shnikes.
No, because I thought that the like exhaust thing was like because I have like metal things in like the front of it, so that's what I thought it was. But I didn't even hit the curb that hard. I just kind of went over it. And it was kind of
Just hard enough to knock the exhaust off.
I didn't have all 4 up. Doesn't count.
Well, you know what? Before the last commercial break, go ahead and throw that flirty face at the camera, so therefore we get to experience it, and maybe you'll get your phone back.
Okay. I'd like make eye contact for this.
Yeah, just look
Not
right
what
here.
you would for
That's your
CPR.
camera right there. That's your camera.
This is
Hold
your-
on, wait, Quinn. Let me get right here.
Star swap.
I hope it's a star swap. I really hope there's a star swap.
No. I can't star swap to just one person. All right, go ahead.
It's
The
on
camera
you.
is yours. That was definitely blue steel.
Blue Steve.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
We
All right,
got that
guys,
on
take
camera.
one more break. We come back. We're going to figure out what we have learned, and it's been a lot. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live.
Get the app, please.
All right, Facebook land, we'll be right back for what we have learned. Don't you touch that dial.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live, episode 303. Tooth Bull, Quinn Davis, Eli Kidder, me, the Travis Reed. Before we get to what we have learned, we got to plug something for you there, homie.
I do.
What you got?
I started a fundraiser for shelter pets. It's called Quinn of Hearts, and basically what it is shelter pets have been prone to heartworm for quite some time now, and if you know, the heartworm medication is super expensive. I'm talking thousands of dollars, and we go over to the shelter thing, and I've seen all these dogs that are positive for heartworm, and basically if the dogs have been in there for too long, then it's basically a death penalty for the dogs and cats that have had the heartworm. So basically what I'm doing is I'm raising money for these shelter pets to get, and like any owners, to get their heartworm medication covered. And that's basically like I just saw
That's
these
really
pets.
awesome. What made
Yeah.
you decide to do this?
Well, we went to Pensacola to go look at all these dogs, and like I have a soft spot for animals. That's always how I've been, and I couldn't even hurt a fly. Like that's how bad it is. But
But you can hurt a tooth.
I hurt a tooth, unfortunately. He's choked out. He's good for the night. So, like I saw all these dogs. Like I looked down. My eyes were getting teary. I was like, shoot, like
Could you hear Sarah McLachlan singing in your ears?
I
In
could
the
hear colors.
arms of an angel?
I could hear colors.
She could hear colors.
And but I was like, we have to really start something for this. So I started Quinn of Hearts, and you can donate to my website. I'm pretty sure it's up, and we're gonna have a merchandise drop for.
What's the
Quinn of
website?
Hearts. It's QuinnDavisRacing.com. Look it up. Check it out. I have my scheduled post on there too, I think. I have a whole bunch of other things about me, my achievements for the
Awesome.
past 10 years. So
Awesome. Good deal, man. Check
And
it
there's a
out.
link on there for the Quinn of Hearts.
there is.
Okay.
I'm going to say this out loud at risk of getting chastised later. You had made mention of some earnings and what to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should put a portion of those earnings towards the Quinn of Hearts Foundation.
I think that's a great idea, sir.
I think that would be a good,
That'd be amazing.
good thing to do.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
guys.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do that.
Awesome.
Good. I still got it in the thing. I'll just
Awesome.
do it tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah,
There you
all
go.
right, good stuff.
I'm here for you, Quinn. I didn't know if you
All
knew
right.
this, but I'm only here to
Thank
make
you.
sure that you're taken care of.
We got you, homie.
Let's take care of her. Let's ask
Tooth, what'd you learn tonight?
Well, I learned that without even knowing you, she knew your love for seltzers. Truly knew your love for
I'm
seltzers.
talking. You're probably like that truly White Claw kind of guy. Maybe.
Yeah, there ain't no law when you're on the claw,
No,
Quinn.
no,
Huh?
there ain't.
No claw.
Did you just give me the raised eyebrow?
She did give you the people's eyebrow.
I gotta
Dude,
move
add
my,
the teeth in there too.
I gotta move my hat because my forehead's so fat. My hat, I can't do it.
It's getting bigger too.
Yeah, thank you. I hate you.
You can screen your movie on there.
Yes,
What's
we.
It's a
movie
five
fa-
head, not a forehead.
Your Scream movie on there.
Yeah. I can see Liev Schreiber in
You can see every pore on each
in
person.
all of your pores. Yeah.
I hate every one of y'all. I don't like it. Well, what'd you learn?
I learned that Quinn Davis just challenged the Everyday Joes to a tricycle.
Your sister is gassy.
Whenever
That's
you
what I
bring
learned.
A gassy
Is it
guest,
that gas station Doritos that you got today?
it had to
The
have
spicy
been.
nacho flavor? That's probably what it
That
is.
is definitely spicy nachos.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
I learned
No doubt.
Quinn Davis just challenged the Everyday Joes to a tricycle race at Common John Brewing Company to raise money for Dog with Hearts.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Heartworms.
For dogs, for worms with hearts.
Dog worms.
Heartworms.
Worms.
Worms in your
dogs.
heart.
Dogs with
Dogs.
heartworms.
Yes.
We'll
Wait,
talk it out
it's
after
like
the
this.
show.
Hold on. If I say it like this. Dogs with heartworms.
Seriously, it's dogs with heartworms. Everybody knows that.
I have no clue what you just said, young
Quinn,
lady.
you're awesome.
We are going to have to
So-
wait till
so
after
super
this show.
sweet.
I have no clue. What
It's
you
really
just
yours.
said.
It's Quinn.
It's Quinn. Snaps, guys. Quinn's racing.
Bull,
Yes, sir.
we need to get on that for sure.
I think that's a great
I think
idea
the tricycle
because
race is a great idea. I'm in on that.
we've only got to have one since we bought those, and we are chomping at the bit to get another one.
Can we make it a road course so Quinn won't do so good at it?
Yeah,
Oh, can
we'll
we
make it a road
Can we
course.
make it where you have to turn right?
Can't make it easy on her.
If we could just do it.
Actually, the Common John course, you have to turn right.
Huh?
You
It's a
are
European
screwed.
NASCAR.
I'm not screwed. I got
European
iRacing
Yeah,
on my side with the
European.
I
Lara.
got this.
Got it.
I'm good.
Quinn, what'd you learn?
Confidence. I mean, I learned that I found my group of weird people, but no, I did learn a lot though. I learned about movies. I learned about more shoes, not to crease my shoes.
She's been paying. You're really receptive.
I keep notes in the back of my head. I'm very calculated, like how I am at the track too.
That's
So.
awesome.
Smart. Very smart girl. Eli, what'd you learn? Not much.
Not a whole lot.
No.
You're already such a learned man. It's hard to
You are.
learn.
It's hard to put any more in the box. You know, I mean, it just is what it is. It's,
It's cup runneth over.
yeah, it is. No, I want to plug that charity again because I think that's a really cool thing. I'm proud of you being
Thank
as
you.
young as you are to do something like that.
I think that's really cool
neat.
too.
Thank you.
And I have a soft spot for dogs. Also.
Quinn?
I don't really care so much about cats. But
Yeah.
dogs
This
for
this
sure.
is an important
That's all
question
right.
from one of our best viewers, Jimmy Newton. What is your favorite sandwich? Or
My
as he
favorite
says,
sandwich?
favorite sandwich.
sandwich.
Cold cut combo from Subway
Okay.
with pickles, mayo, black olives,
We didn't introduce
Me
her
and
to
you
Emma.
are best friends right
Yep.
now.
Or no,
I
she
don't-
didn't.
with
I
a
don't do-
chocolate chip cookie.
I down with the cookie. I don't
you-
do the same sandwich, but I do the mayonnaise, the black olives. I always do the Italian at Subway.
yeah,
I'm a big fan
Italian,
of the Italian.
Yeah, herb. Yeah.
All right, then.
What I learned before we go,
Travis, could you tell us what you
I
learned?
learned that, of course, Megan and Jeff's known her for a while. They definitely undersold you of how you're only 14 and you're
Yeah.
doing what this. Your sense of humor, good job, Mom, and older
Dad.
sister, and Dad. Don't take your phone. Y'all done well because you're awesome, man. It's
Thank you.
and the good feedback on Facebook Live. A lot of people are going to be rooting for you. Jimmy Newton, he will be behind you 100%. Like I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
he loves racing, and it's awesome what you have already achieved and how you carry yourself. It's
Yeah.
Because when I was 14, when we were 14,
You told me some stories when you were 14.
yeah, it's bad. It's
Yeah,
bad.
we were doing Xfinity, but no big deal.
yeah,
Just keep
yeah,
going.
we were.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we were
Oh,
going
yeah.
to Xfinity races.
When I was 14, I was riding a BMX bike, and I was doing good to keep
And
it on
not
2
well,
wheels, and
yeah.
not very
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Hang out with you. You are.
Thank you for giving us some time tonight. Time's valuable. We
Thank you
appreciate
for having me. I appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah, Noah. He says all of Arizona's behind you. A lot of people said you're the future of NASCAR. And there's a couple of NASCAR questions I didn't get to.
Dang.
We have to do it off air if you can stay for about 5 more minutes.
I'm down for that.
For sure. I know you got school tomorrow now. You got a lot of notes to take tomorrow.
I do. A lot more notes.
That's
How long's
right.
the drive to White County?
It's about like a
40.
10-minute drive, maybe.
Hour.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
I
it's-
thought you
it's a-
said. I thought you said from like school.
No, like here to White County.
Oh,
from
here to White
home,
County. Yeah, it's like an hour.
I was gonna say it's at least 45 minutes.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
In that truck, you could probably get there in 35.
Hey, I raced my GPS here and I won.
All right.
atta girl. Mama said she raced her GPS and she won.
Make
what
that
I'm talking
hour
about.
45 minutes.
That's right. Dude, thanks for being here.
Hey, thanks again for having me.
Bull,
Yes, sir.
thanks for being here and doing what you do. Quinn Davis, thank you so much for
Thank you
stopping
for
by.
having me.
Appreciate it. Eli,
Yes.
thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. All right, appreciate it, guys.
I holla.
All right, live us hot there, Bull.
Leave us hot.
So, a couple questions I didn't get to on the radio. Who your biggest influence in racing?
Man, my biggest influence. I'm gonna have to say like someone from my family, like my grandpa.
Right.
He was probably like my biggest influence. Unfortunately, he did die to like bladder cancer, but he like always had like a strong like love for racing, and that kind of like keeps me pushing. I'm like, I think I can get up there one day. Like I really think I can. It's just shown that I can. So that's my biggest influence.
I like that's killer.
But if we're talking like race car drivers, I'm gonna say Max Verstappen. He's my favorite.
Who?
You can say it again, Quinn. We don't care about you.
Max
Max
Verstappen. What's he
Verstappen.
won 7, 8 in a row now?
Yeah,
F1 driver.
he's one away from evening up with Sebastian Vettel for most wins in
And
Formula 1
Schumacher
history.
too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Schumacher.
Yeah. Michael, not Mick.
Michael Schumacher.
I'm a Fernando Alonso guy. I like
Fernando's cool too. I was thinking
I got like, I think the Kamoa hats I have, that's Fernando. I've got like, I think 8.
I got
Kamoa
2
hats.
Red Bull hats. Yeah.
Yeah.
7.
7. I'm sorry. So, of any of the women in NASCAR, who do you look up to?
Mainly people like Haley Deegan. Yeah, like Haley Deegan. Like I watch some of her podcasts too, and she really does like relate to me in some sort of way. Like she described the whole thing with women being underestimated in like a male-dominated sport. And I believe like she thinks that she's underestimated a lot too,
Right.
of what she can truly do, and it brings her guard down, like it brings her confidence down, and I completely agree with her on that one. But yeah, it's like everyone's like, you're trying to be like Haley Deegan, like you look just like her, and I'm like,
Okay. Well,
I'm like,
I mean,
okay,
why
it's,
wouldn't
it's a compliment to me, but at the same time, I want to be my own person too.
you? Right.
Like I don't want to be like anyone else. I want to be myself.
Atta
So,
girl, I like that. I got a bunch of Haley Deegan cards, and they're
yeah, Haley
her cards are
Deegan.
worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I
Like
went
this-
to the combine with Regina Servant. She's from Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's gonna be up there one day too.
I
So
haven't heard of that one. And was that Brittany Zamora?
Brittany Zamora.
I got a bunch of her cards.
Yep.
And there's another one, Natalie Decker.
Yep.
Yeah,
Natalie
her,
Decker.
her cards are worth a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
That's how I learned.
I'm going to sign off. I got to get home and make sure Jane Ellen is read and got her shower and brushed her teeth.
All right, I'll hit end on that.
Hey, it was phenomenal
Yeah.
to meet you, young lady.
Thank you for
And
having
then,
me. Nice to meet
I
you.
talked to the pit crew about some other stuff.
Okay.
We're going to figure out a race, okay?
Okay. Sounds good.
So, of the current Cup car drivers, who's your favorite?
Ooh. I'm really.
Now, you better put some thought into this because Eli
I
is
have a
very
couple.
judgmental.
I have a couple.
Okay.
So one of my biggest ones was Kyle Larson.
Kyle Larson. He's
Kyle
good.
Larson's
He's
really good. I have had my eyes on Ross Chastain ever since Martinsville.
Yeah.
And
Oh, the
then-
Hail Melon. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was.
And I've liked Brad Keselowski since I was little. He was my first drive, like my first ever driver. When he was with Penske,
Yeah.
now you have to really think about this.
They're
though.
getting better though.
You really have to think about this though, because he
Number two.
runs his own team as well as drives for his own team too. So he has like the stresses of
True.
both of that.
Very true.
So I think he's gonna be up there. Like, he's gonna
RFK.
be up there
Yeah.
like at least next
Two
season.
Busher drives for it, isn't it?
Yeah. 2 in a row.
Kurt
baby.
Busch was my favorite. Then he got concussion.
Kyle's
so.
brother.
I met him. He complimented my shoes. I'm a Core LaJoy guy. I like Core.
Corey LaJoy.
Seven
Yeah.
core.
Stacking pennies, stacking them deep, selling them cheap. I like Bubba.
Christopher Bell's cool too.
Christopher, he looks like such a little kid.
He's a little kid. He's a baby. He's a baby.
Like you can pick him up and go, ow, look, it's a race car.
Oh yeah. I feel like Kyle Busch is like hate on a lot, mainly because he won. But I really do believe he has like that good personality. Like I named Rowdy,
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
so he's kind of aggressive like how Kyle is, but he's also he's multi
I
personality.
think Kyle got a bad rap in some of that stuff. Some of that stuff he brought on himself.
Yeah.
But I think he got a bad rap.
Yeah.
But I think he's getting more
He's
cheers
doing a
now.
lot better, yeah.
He's getting
With
more
a new
cheers than
team,
boo-
yeah.
Yeah, than
So.
booze. So, who do you think is going to make it to the playoffs and win the championship this year in NASCAR?
I'm probably gonna say Larson.
Larson?
On that one. I'm gonna say Larson.
It's not Larson.
Larson or Logano. Like, I'm not a huge Logano fan, but like I don't mind him. He's really cool.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's got a good shot.
I know at Talladega in the spring, he kind of screwed up and wrecked Bubba. So my daughter, absolutely, she has a hit out on Logano.
Me too.
She and I felt I bought a pack of cards the other day, and I got a Logano championship card. It was number 8 of 10, and I'm like showing Hope. I'm like, look, this thing is, they've only made 10 of them. This is number 8. She's like, throw it away. I hate him. I'm like, oh my gosh, baby, that happened back in what, April or May? She's
Yeah.
like, I don't care. He's done.
I got mad at him when he wrecked out.
You're done.
You're done.
I got mad at
know-
him when he wrecked Martin Truex and Brad Keselowski back-to-back weekends.
Well,
That
it
was tough.
It happens.
Rubman's racing.
One more question before we wrap this thing up, and this I wanted to ask it on the radio, but I didn't. I think it was Tony Stewart said something about the age of drivers coming up. What's your thoughts
Yeah,
on
he
that?
did. I don't disagree nor agree with him. He does have a good point with the whole kids coming in with money thing. Like, I'm not going to dog any race car driver. I think some people get up there with they earn their way to get up there.
Right.
But then there's some people that were with the right people at the right time, and they've worked hard too. Like, I'm not saying that they haven't, but there's some people that like struggle with money, like financially, like kind of like how our team is right now, but we don't want to be desperate and go asking for money.
Right.
Like with the whole fundraising thing, that's not going to us, that's going to shelter pets.
Right.
We're working, like me and my dad, we work in the shop 24/7 working on the car just for a weekend that we don't even know like what will happen. Probability of us wrecking is 50-50 with top dollar cars. I'm talking $100,000 cars, but we're down here in 30 or 20 grand.
Right.
Like, it's tough. But he does have a good point with the younger drivers, because sometimes the younger drivers can be, like, not as aware of their surroundings as some of the older people are. But I really do feel like that the younger generation is going to take over in a way. Like,
I
there's...
100% think that the younger generation will take over in every way.
Yeah.
That's the way we're set up.
Yeah.
And it gets to the point where it kind of needs to.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
absolutely needs to.
Yeah.
It's getting to the point where it's getting even more expensive. There's even more technology being brought into
Right.
it. Like, the NASCAR switched to one lug nut, right? With one whole lug nut from like 4 or 5.
Yeah, 5. Yep.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's just like I
Xfindy's
don't
still
think
5 lug, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think older people will want to keep up with that.
Yeah, probably not.
So they'll probably want to stay like lower, like Xfinity or Craftsman Truck Series and stuff like that. But that's still going to keep on going up higher and higher too. So
Good point.
just
Good-
kind of go with the flow.
I think if you can drive, you can drive. Like you talked about your cousin earlier.
Zach,
Yeah. So if he can drive, he can drive. Who cares if if they're
Yeah.
16th or 14th or 12th? If you can drive, you can drive.
Yeah.
You look at like Kyle Busch's son and Kevin Harvick's son.
Yeah.
Those kids can wheel. Let them wheel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Keelan Harvick, he's really good.
Yeah. So
Keelan?
why put a? I agree with the money thing about it. Don't bring rich kids because he signed Josh Berry.
Yeah.
They come a Nashville guy. Sign him, and he's like, I'm not interested in people that can bring money. I'm interested in people that can drive. So I'm with you on that part
Yeah.
for sure. But as far as the age thing, if you can drive,
Yeah.
do
You can
it.
drive.
Do
If
it.
you can drive, then prove it to 'em.
Yeah.
Like, don't be like, I don't know. There's some drivers that kind of get scared in the moment, and then they act upon themselves where it's not, like, they don't act like their own age, and they're kind of freaking out a little bit, like they're getting nervous. But that's how I was for the longest time. I learned how to like tone it down. Like, I had like this voice in my head that told me like I couldn't do it. Right? That I was going too far. I just got lucky that one day, and like I watched this movie, and it was like this girl, she's playing for like a big concert, like Bye Bye Birdie or something like that, and all these, like, she's getting that voice too, and then her older sister says, the only reason why you get that voice because you're getting farther. The farther you get, the louder the voice gets, and you have to learn how to tone it out. So that's what I did. I learned how to tone it out, and now I'm trying to get exposure. I'm trying to do the best I can, online, in person. Go talk to people, even if you're scared to. Go talk to them.
You're light years ahead of everybody in this room. That's for sure. It's quite impressive for sure.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. Like Tu said, Eli said, we're behind you. We will donate something to Quinn of Hearts.
Thank you.
For
I
sure.
appreciate that.
So if you guys want to check out her race schedule, link to Quinn of Hearts, it's on QuinnDavisRacing.com.
Yep.
Is that correct? Yeah, go check that out and get to the calls. And apparently, before Bull left, he talked to the pit crew over there, and they've got some stuff working with the race.
Oh,
Apparently
yeah.
that Quinn's not going to win.
Apparently not.
So
I cannot turn right, only left.
You drive dirty.
I know. I kind of put my mom at
You
Fantastics.
put your mom on the wall?
I put my mom on the wall at Fantastics. And then also at K1, she wouldn't get out of my way, so I kind of bump, and then she kind of went right into the corner.
I
I
would
was
love
like,
to go karting with her.
Absolutely.
I think we should go karting.
Because I'm super competitive at karting, and you're a professional, so I would totally lose, but I would be trying.
It's
my
so
butt
much
off.
fun.
I say we
You could go Facebook Live it.
as
Facebook
get out of
Live
my
it.
head.
Like, get mics on us, like mic us up during the race.
Yes.
And then we
You film
can,
it for us,
like,
but
you'll
we
hear
can't
what we
have
say
any
during the
karting
race.
on the
We
audio.
we're go around a go-kart track or just go, set our cameras up.
Yep.
This man's got cameras. We got iPhones. Same thing. Set them on all the turns. Mic everybody up.
Oh my God, mic'd up.
Mic up. Be like,
Uncensored.
God dang.
I was gonna say,
You better
I
not
don't know
cuss.
if I need to be
I mean, that's kind of hard.
mic'd
I
up.
don't know if I should be mic'd up.
I'm
Yeah.
like
No,
I'm like
uncensored.
Dale.
He
I'm like
got
no. I'm like
too
Dale.
self-conscious.
I'm like Dale Earnhardt Jr. when I'm in that car, dude. I will.
Oh, he's got a
I
mouth.
swear, if this wheel falls off, I'm gonna hit all y'all with a hammer.
We need to make that happen.
The hammer?
The hammer?
I want to.
Well, I want to hit y'all in the head with a hammer sometimes.
You
but-
want to make that happen?
Yes. No, we need to make this go-kart race happen.
Oh yeah.
I'm down.
Down in
Yeah, dude.
Nashville.
Huh?
I'm down. Wherever you want to go.
Yeah. Let's do
Nashville
it.
at K1 speed.
K1
Nashville.
speed,
Because that's the
Nashville.
only thing I can run where like it doesn't have to deal with like my age. It's only height, so I can run the fast cars.
Well, I may be screwed. I'm kind of short.
Tall enough to ride this route.
That's right. All right, we're going to sign off on the Facebook Live. Quinn, thanks for hanging out with us for a few more minutes. We appreciate you. And
Thank
good
you.
luck to you. We're behind you 100%, and we're going to make this happen.
All right. Thank you for
We're
having
going
me.
You're very welcome.
to run you into the wall, homie.
Oh, okay.
Our parents invited, and sisters, everybody?
Yep.
Jeff is in. Hey, Jeff's in.
Oh, you don't even know.
All right, appreciate it, guys.
I holla. I'm going to put him in a wall.
Young lady, it was a pleasure to meet you.